fucking doing what we can. Oh, God damn it!
Then you make him over.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Let's get into
What
it.
have you in mind?
Let's get into it.
Huh?
Let's get into it.
Into what?
You know what? What we did last time. You ready to get down?
You have the right person?
Yes, this is Mike.
Who's this?
Richard.
So I thought.
That's what I was saying.
You know.
This was like my idea. Like I was saying, we all dress like Grog for a show. It's kind of like if we all dress like Darren and we were all sitting here like this.
Hi, guys.
God, that is the best Aaron artwork I've ever seen.
I fucking agree. That is the best Darren.
You would think Darren
Let me sit at
think
Bruce
of he
Campbell's
was like a
hat.
professional.
Look at the
A
Darren doll.
professional.
Campbell.
Show the Sarlacc! Show the Sarlacc! The Sarlacc! The Sarlacc!
No, I'm not doing that.
Hey guys,
No,
welcome
no,
to Horror
no,
Me.
no.
I'm your host Darren Mitchell.
I thought we could make a movie together.
Well, that's not impossible, but I'm definitely not gay.
Toilet shitting that out.
You're done, Eric?
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
But he won't be on the after show.
Good, because you got another 15 seconds to go.
He's gonna be pouring powder on his butthole.
Inverted volcano.
Oh God, this butthole's gonna be swollen out.
5,
Red.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Oh, that's got. Oh, there we go. Ooh, oh, that's got to burn so bad. Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! I think that's a good morphine.
He's done.
I feel so bad for him right now.
Oh, that was harsh.
Yes, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Uh-oh, she's out.
That's okay. Other people can throw up. Other people can still throw up.
Oh.
It's all crazy.
You need a haircut bad.
No, I'm going to long. I'm going to grow it long. I'm going to throw it for the show.
You need a pick.
But see, it's actually starting to grow longer so it won't stay up.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
No, we're not.
Are we really live?
Yeah,
You always do this to me.
we are.
I don't think we are.
We're live. What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining us tonight on the Horrorholics Live. Tonight we will be reviewing Mind Killer if we don't get too drunk and intoxicated to where we cannot even remember that we were reviewing a movie. But tonight we've got Mr. Craig in here, Stephen Barry, and Larry. What all you guys been up to? Anything crazy happened lately?
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. I can tell you
We got some craziness coming up. I recently just went to Cult Classic, had some fun, got to hang out with Nightmare Christie with the cat ghoulies and fish ghoulies. My dogs are being crazy, of course. I got Monster Mania coming up this week. I'm gonna go see Mr. Craig and have a blast. That's gonna be awesome.
Yes, sir.
And it's gonna be my first time in New Jersey, so that'll be a blast. Greg, are you excited for that?
I'm fucking stoked for Monster Mania. I'm also stoked for the fact that you and Dan and Joe are going to come here on Thursday. And got some fun.
Take over real fast. My dogs are driving me fucking nuts. Hang on.
Yeah, that's fun. I think that's going to be great. Too bad Steve can't make it, but he's a little bitch.
I'm going. I'm going. I got a plane ticket. I'm going.
So we're just not even hard it anymore. He's just that dumb, huh?
No, I'm just kidding. I can't go. I wish I could, but I can't. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I'm going too.
I don't think Steve's going to do it.
Larry's going with me.
I'm going too.
Oh, you go? Oh, that's awesome. Fucking, I think that triggered.
In spirit, I will be there.
It's going to be a blast. So, I'll see Lloyd Kaufman there. And then I'm having the weekend after that, I'm having a VHS and horror swap event. And Lloyd Kaufman himself is going to come to my event here in Dallas at Wits End Bar and Club in Dallas. It's going to be awesome. So make sure if you live in Dallas to come say hey to me and come get a picture with Lloyd.
That is badass that he's going to be at your event.
I'm very excited, dude. It's going to be dope. Also, before we hop into What Watch, we do have 2 giveaways tonight. One from our sponsor, Mintich Authentics. Thank you, Michael Mintich.
Absolutely.
Minton.
Michael Mintich.
And also, I've got one of my resin figures that I will be giving away as well. So stay tuned, and all you'll have to do is answer horror-related questions, and you'll get horror-related goodies. Let's dive into what watched, and I will start off with Craig. What have you been up to watching-wise on the horror spectrum?
Okay, as far as what watched, I finally got around to watching a couple of movies from 2022, which I was happy to do. The one that I will say the least about is I watched a movie called Student Body, which was a slasher set in a high school, and the slasher was cool looking look to it. It was like a mascot. It was a sledgehammer. You know, so that's the only good thing about it. The characters sucked. No one was likable. Kevin Smith's daughter was in it. She died quick, so that was okay. But it was one of those, you saw a trailer, you looked at it and you thought, that could be good.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Harley Quinn Smith. But the movie I did see, and I watched this with my sister because it finally hit on demand. And I know for this group, it's like a half and half thing. But I finally got to see the new Scream movie, and I got to be honest, I fucking thought it was awesome. I love the opening scene. I think was the best in all the movies. I thought the practical effects were the best in all the movies. Like, people forget that. Everyone loved the opening scene with Drew Barrymore. But when he came behind with that knife and stabbed in the chest, like, that really looked shitty. That wasn't done well at all. And, like, the stuff you saw in this movie, practical effect-wise, story-wise, the only negative thing I have to say about it, and I got to fucking call out Mr. Mintix Authentics, is they spoiled the movie for me because they posted they had a signing with one of the killers. They didn't say who it was. They just said, no spoilers, but if you saw the movie, then you know. Well, what the fuck else were you supposed to know? But I loved, and I think, Eric, you saw them like the two. I know Larry didn't. I know Steve has nothing to do with movies from this decade or century. But I loved it.
Spoiler alert for Scream 5. How stupid is it that fucking Billy is a ghost?
Yeah, I had that spoiled for me too on a podcast. Yeah, that was dumb. Although a little nostalgic in it. The thing that
he's like in the reflection in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it.
Especially since his daughter never saw him. It's not like his daughter knew him. His daughter only knew him from pictures. Yet all of a sudden he's talking with the blood on his shirt. If anything, she was seeing whoever played him instead, not him. That's right. This is ketchup. Well, yeah, that's right. Fucking, I didn't mind seeing. Real side, quick thing, something cool that he did is he was given a poster for the new Scream movie, and when he was filming it, and he couldn't get it in his luggage, so in the hotel he was in, he signed his name on. He's like, fucking Skeeter, it's Billy Limit, like. I stayed in this room while filming Scream, and he hid it behind the dresser. And he said on like a pod recently, I don't know, it might still be there. Somebody found it. Who knows? Maybe someone found it and they love it, or someone found it and they just threw it away and said, "What piece of shit is this?" But I did enjoy it, and they are doing a Scream 6. But
are they really?
Yeah.
Are they gonna bring back Dewey as Cyborg Dewey or what?
That might be Scream 10. Probably Scream 10. But they have enough characters to survive. Fucking, when you think about it, as many kills as there were in it, there was, of the cast people they showed you, 4 people lived. Both of Randy's nephews, nieces lived, and the sisters, Billy Loomis's, I guess, daughter and her sister lived. So you had 4 survivors. So, I don't know. If they do another one, I hope they finally kill Sidney. Just to clear the deck totally.
I feel like it was super obvious the way that they made the people act. Like they gave you hints on purpose as to know who the killers were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I could see that too. But then when they do that, it's like, well, is it that obvious? Are they doing that to make it obvious? And then you think that's who you almost outsmart yourself sometimes with that stuff.
Sometimes when they try to make it look obvious and then they trick you because it's not really them. I know what you're saying. Oh, we got 10 likes. You guys ready to chug a beer? Or what's left in your can?
I got an unopened can ready to go for this.
I got a half. Halfies.
Nice job, yeah.
That's the hobby.
Cheers, everybody. Love y'all, and thanks Thanks for joining us and having fun on this finale show. It might be the last ever. Who fucking knows? All right. Is that all you got, Craigie?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, and I guess I did watch something called Dead Voices, which is fucking a bootleg psychic movie I found on Amazon, but that's not even what I'm talking about. But to give a third, I'd say Dead Voices, and don't watch it.
It was Amazon Prime flick.
Yeah. It wasn't anything, you know, like it looked like it had potential, but it didn't. It went south. It's like you're just watching it, and it goes some. They think somebody's dead, and he's a ghost. Well, he's not dead. He joined the cult, and the cult's doing stuff to him. I'm like, what? And whenever there was a psychic talking to somebody, they looked like they were having a convulsion. It was like the worst pretending you're having a psychic fit I think I've ever seen in a movie.
Well, sometimes things aren't always what they look like, you know.
Some a lot of people see you and they think you're pal.
That's very clever.
Do they look like Michael Rooker?
Michael Booker. No pickups, Craig?
Let's see. Have I shared?
Pickups the same thing?
I really haven't gotten any pickup. I mean, I everything I've gotten in a while ago. I think the last time I mean, I don't know if I ever showed my munchie, but you know, everyone else on the show has showed off theirs, and I've had that for a while.
We've seen your munchie.
I mean, I guess this, I think Jordan show too. I did get these.
Oh,
you got them both?
Yeah, because when I ordered this wasn't available.
I'm taking one when I come there.
I got a gift for you, and they're taking one of them though.
I'm taking one.
I got something for all of you. I know Darren's bringing some shit for everybody too, which is cool.
Well, he needed one to display and one to use.
You lubing that thing up and sliding it up the old gullet, huh? Hey, yeah, fucking Scream 5. And what else did you watch? What was the first one?
Student Body, 2022.
Student Body, not to be confused with Student Body.
Yep, that's an awesome movie.
Harley Quinn Smith. How old is that bitch?
Now? Probably 20s, 22.
Yeah, she gotta be probably, I'd say probably almost mid-20s.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay to say she's hot then. Cool.
I don't think you'd be lying if you said she's hot. It's not okay to say. You can say it.
I have a weird thing. I think she's got a unique face. I think she's hot. In Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, the reboot, for some reason, she is very pretty, but like, I know I'm jumping off subject here, but I had a lot of fun with that movie. It was a good movie.
Oh, dude, Jay and Silent Bob, that was awesome. I thought that movie was great. The hash
it was very cool how they did it, and it almost made me tear up at times because of Jay and his daughter's relationship. He's like, we're just gonna sit here, have a coffee, and do dad stuff. And it was silly, but it was good. Steven, what you got, dude?
It's okay to say anyone's attractive as long as you can live with yourself, you know. All right.
That's a quote.
What have I been watching?
Oh, I know what Steven's getting. Oh, no, take it back. I know.
I'm gonna shit on myself on that one.
Fire.
You want to pick up a baby, Steven?
The last week I was like sprayed diarrhea out of my butthole, like pissed out of my butthole, so I need to not try to fart. What have I been watching?
1883.
Straight diarrhea out of my butthole.
Well, I watched Joe. Peter Boyle.
Do what?
Oh yeah, how was that?
Oh, it's fucking cool, man. You'll like it. It's a good, like, kind of weird psychedelic revenge movie. Kind of, it's like a sort of a revenge movie. It's pretty good. Good dialogue, good fucking shit in it. You'll have to watch it one day. It's good. I watched that. I watched The Vagrant because that's one of my pickups. I got the Eric found this cult classic on someone's table. I did used to have this VHS, but I don't even think mine was this clean. It's an awesome Bill Paxton movie where he moves in his house and this fucking this bum's across the street, Marshall Bell.
So good, dude.
And he like just terrorizes him because he comes in his house and anytime he wants. He can't figure out how he's coming in sometimes, and like The fucking sink is dripping at all fucking time. It's a crazy fucking
the
movie.
whole time, fucking Bill Paxton is freaking out, and I love Bill Paxton. He's an amazing guy. Rest in peace. Shit, he had to go so early, but fucking, oh my God, you are laughing your ass off because it just makes you feel like, is he really the bum really bad, or is Bill Paxton just going crazy? I don't want to. It is an old movie, but I really don't want to spoil it for you. And I think you need to watch it if you've never seen The Vagrant.
Yeah, and it's got cool shit like Michael Ironside, like from Scanners. He's like a fucking the detective, and he's like he fucking completely doesn't believe him, and he's a fucking shithead to him. It's a great movie. I kind of do consider it horror. I mean, it's like a thriller, but it's
totally cult horror, dude.
But it's one of those almost like it's borderline almost not John Waters movie, but it's a quirky movie, you know.
It's its own thing for sure. It's got its own thing. But I fucking love that movie.
No, I was stoked that you found that for me because I did used to have that before I lost all my shit, and like, goddamn, I used to watch this all the time, and it's one of those I did find at Goodwill. I didn't even knew it existed, and I was like, "What the fuck movie is this?" And I watched it. I was like, "Goddamn, this movie's crazy, man! I love it."
So good, dude. It's so good. Fucking hell. All about it.
I got the Warner clamshell of unknown origin, the Peter Weller rat movie, which is fucking. And I used to have this one, but I had the. I think I had I don't think it was this one. I had the book. Like it's the
book box where it was like magnetic
silver. But I love this is a fucking underrated movie. I mean, people kind of know about it, but it's like Peter Weller before RoboCop, and I think it's before Firstborn. But
Peter
it's a good.
Weller. Yes.
This is one of the best Jeremy voices to ever do. Peter Weller. Yes.
Peter.
So I watched that and picked that up, and then I got another pick. That's what I've been watching. And then I got the best pickup from our friend, our own Eric here, Horror Mancave, from the Littlest Reich, Puppet Master of the Littlest Reich, the Baby Hitler replica. Fully all painted by Eric, origami diaper. Look at that Hitler hair. Look how fine it is. Look at them little blue eyes. He looks so shitty, he's coming out of his closet and he's gonna fuck. Remember, it just attacks like that. It's like that's the first time you see the body.
They throw him on.
And
all hail shit stash.
It is functional. Oh, look at that head turn. See, when he's in the kitchen, and that's a perk, and his head turns. I mean, it's so fucking good. Anyway, you killed it on this, Eric, and I fucking love this.
Damn, did I make that? Holy fuck.
And you could tell them, I'm not sure if you're making anymore. You tell them the status on that. I'm not sure, but if you like the Littlest Reich, this is a fucking awesome replica of Baby Hitler. It's on point as fuck. And I don't know, I stare at this thing daily now. I fucking love it. And it's just so cool because we were in the talks of making it for a while, and Eric's like, well, I don't know if I can he's trying to get the head made, and
yeah, that thing gave me hell too, getting that right skin tone, and it's the first one I've done, so trial and error, and I'm glad it came out awesome. I'm glad you got the first one, brother.
Oh, it's honestly, it couldn't be better. I mean, I'm not saying that because you're my friend. It's fucking, I love it. It's fucking so cool. And
cheers, man, I totally appreciate you.
Yeah. When I sit here, and because he's on the floor over there in front of the fish gully, the eyes are so blue, like it really. He's looking dead on at me. It looks just like when that dude first opens that armoire, and you just see him in there, and of course he just. The first shot is like him.
They just throw the doll and then cut when he hits the body, so it looks like he lands on him.
Yeah, it's like. And he rips these fucking hands into this dude's back, and just it's badass, man. I love this fucking thing. Good job, bud. Those are my Washington pickups.
Our buddy Joe needs to get his shit together so I can make one for myself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Good shit. Glad you dig the Baby Hitler, and I fucking, oh man, I love The Vagrant. Fucking, that movie is like an 8.5 out of 10 for me. fucking amazing movie. If you've never seen The Vagrant, Bill Paxton, check it out. Very weird twist, and it'll leave you a fucking kind of weird vibe. Larry, what you got, brother?
All right. So I had to dig and find some shit because in real life I haven't really watched. I've watched a bunch of movies here lately, but it's shit I've already seen, so nothing new. But I will say, for Steve, it only took a couple years. I finally watched The Stepfather and The Stepfather 2 for the first time ever.
Those movies are bad.
Hey, they are. Totally surprised me. The reason I never watched it because like I'm not like Steve. I'm not big into like the serial killer movies and shit. I'm the opposite. Like y'all know, I'm zombies and shit like that. So to me, the movies are normally boring. Plus, I didn't think Terry O'Quinn was the greatest actor ever. But The Stepfather was fucking amazing. It was a great fucking movie. I mean, I'm not going to tell y'all about it because y'all should know it. I was late to the party. Watched part 2, last night, I believe, and fucking loved it. I like part 1 better, but still good. So yeah, I had to finally do that for Steve. I still owe him fucking Ozark, but I'll get to that one day.
Yeah, you do. Like every time I tell you to watch something, you never fucking do it. It's like
Steve, you're the
worst. Oh my god! I hope you're fucking kidding.
Yeah, of course I am.
Maybe I just want to wait until is the 5th season or the final season over with?
No.
Maybe I should just wait until it ends and then I'll watch it all together.
No, it's not done yet. But the last season's over with.
The 4th season.
Yeah, it's done. So you watch them all up to that.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Or I can just wait till the final season ends. Binge watch it straight through.
That's my style. But I have completed 1883 and fucking Yellowstone.
I did. I'm proud of you.
I heard good things about Yellowstone. I heard good things.
I cried on 1883. I was crying on that fucking finale, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. And for people that have seen that, I don't know how they're going to come back when you killed the narrator. The season 1 narrator dies in season 1. Who the fuck's going to narrate season 2 when you're dead?
Morgan Freeman.
I'm sure. Sam Elliott should.
He's not going to be on. Well, he died too. Remember, he blew his head off looking into the ocean.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, goddamn.
Well, I guess I don't need to watch Yellowstone.
No, I was just going to say that.
No, this is 1883. This isn't Yellowstone.
Spoiler alert.
Anyways, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Don't fucking watch this show if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah. And don't watch it if you're not a man. It's like white-blooded American, red-blooded American real men shows.
If you never saw the newest Tremors, don't fucking go on the Horrorholics website or Facebook group. Eric tells everybody who does.
I pissed so many people off that day. Rest in peace, Bert. Hey, but real talk, they seriously are bringing back Cyborg Bert in the next one.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope you're kidding.
Woo, yeah.
All right, next I got 1992's Zipper Face.
What did you think of that?
So I got it. I've never heard of it either. Paul sent it to me. Here's the regular cover.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I don't know. My fucking gun. I don't know. My camera probably don't work anyway. But it was different. So it's about this killer who's wearing like this what do you call it? BDSM suit. Fucking pretty much killing hookers for the most part, and they can't ever figure out who it is, and it looks bad on the mayor because she's running for re-election, and all these people keep dying, so she's trying to hide it. And spoiler alert, at the end, the killer ends up actually being her husband. But
yeah, if y'all are watching this show, spoiler alerts all over the place.
Spoiler alert! Don't watch this movie because it actually sucks balls.
That movie that movie. Your description sounds like, wow, that could be good. In fact, it's called Zipper Face. Probably not.
That's Leatherface.
You sound a little underwhelmed there.
Yeah, I thought the movie sucked. I would have gave it probably a 3 out of 10.
I'd give that cover a 1 out of fucking 10.
Hey, Craig, you're the only one that's gonna know this. but the police detective's name is Zack Ryder.
Ah. Sure it's not Matt Cardona now?
No, it's still Zack Ryder. Where's Zack Ryder?
Not yet.
Zack Ryder. That's Michael Tapkin.
I got another one.
Just kidding, Tapkin.
I don't remember if I fucking showed this in our last show or not, or even the one before that. But it's another movie Paul sent me. It's called Billy Club from 2014.
That movie's actually good. Please
I like this movie. So the story base of this, Steve, is pretty much these little league baseball players. And for some reason there's a girl on the team. I don't know, their coach is a dick. And then the team, this one dude sucks, and the team damn near almost drowns him in a dunk booth, and he gets saved by this crazy guy that mows the grass, and then he ends up going psycho and killing the fucking coach and some of the other teammates. Years later, he comes back to town, meets up with the rest of his team. They all start getting drunk and hanging out again together, banging. Yeah. Well, not all the dudes, but at least the one chick that was on the team. And but then he's also this serial killer with the Billy Club. Not a baseball bat. It's called Billy Club.
That's what they used to call me that in high school. Billy Club. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, he comes back and kills
Billy
people.
Club Jr.
Actually, it's a good movie. it's a good movie for what it is.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a shit, shit budget movie, shitty acting, shitty sound quality, but not bad.
Well, shit, I'm gonna have to watch it then. That sounds like a rave review.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
That's fair. I'd probably go 7.5 out of 10, maybe 7.
Damn.
7.2. I thought it was a very well done, low budget. Craig, if you haven't seen that one, get on it.
No, I saw Billy Club. I liked it. I don't know if I'd go that high, but I definitely on the favorable side.
Yeah, it's no spider hole.
To me, it almost has a vibe of another one that's pretty cool called The Night Brings Charlie. And if you haven't seen The Night Brings Charlie, I highly recommend that.
It's funny, as you were saying that, Eric, it almost has the vibe of
like Vietnam movie.
For you to pull a Darren and be like, it has the vibe of Jaws. If you've never seen it, it's
in like, the vein of. Remember when I said that on that episode, and then you could tell Darren was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna put that one in my notes." And then later on in the episode, he said it in the vein of, and it made no sense.
Yeah, to do with it.
I got one more. Steve.
R.I.P. Sweet baby retard.
Berry Crab.
So my last one was a movie that I never would have watched in my life. It actually came out in 2017. I guess Bree had heard about it. We were sitting outside, I don't know if it happens to y'all, but like me and Bree will sit outside and we're like, let's watch a movie. And then we're like, well, pick something. And then you go through shit. And the next thing you know, it's an hour and a half later and you're still haven't picked anything. So anyway, Bree picked this one. Joaquin Phoenix. You were never really here. So.
Never heard. Oh, is that documentary?
No. So he is a mercenary, a hired mercenary that pretty much goes around recovering kids that were from sex trafficking and shit. But then the people that hire him to go find their kids also will tell them, hey, while you're there, kill this motherfucker in the most disturbing way and shit, because he'll also do that. And he's good at it. And at one point, I remember it was the governor of the state. His daughter gets kidnapped while he's going for a re-election. And he tells him to go find her. He finds her, brings her back just to get then all the police raid him and beat him up and take the girl. It's an inside job and the police are involved with it, with the sex trafficking of little girls and shit. And then the dad, commits suicide by getting thrown off the top of a building. So then, so even though he never got the money, he fucking feels like he still feels for that girl. And so now he has to go find her. So the whole movie then is about him going and finding her. And it goes way up fucking huge to the fucking damn near state senators and shit. And then he ends up finding her, rescuing her, whatever. And pretty much it. Great fucking movie.
He kills the people pretty brutally.
Except for the variant. He was waiting for this main guy this whole fucking time to really fuck this dude up. And he gets there, sneaks through the house, he's ready to kill him, and the dude's laying on the ground dead. Spoiler alert.
God damn.
He didn't even get to do it.
Exactly. So he's pissed. His life is over.
Fucking suffer.
His life's over, and he don't even know where the girl's at. And then he walks downstairs, and she's fucking covered in blood. This little girl fucking eating fucking got him like a steak dinner, and she fucking slit the dude's throat. And then they go off together, and that's like his new kid now. He's got to go raise her.
Was it a Salisbury steak?
No, it was just like a berry steak, so it was really small.
Hey.
It was the Billy Club Jr.
If anyone's watching this show for movie recommendations, and I suggest turn it off because this is the spoiler alert of all spoiler alerts.
You were never really here. Remember that.
It
Okay.
sounds good, and I actually like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody says his name, I think of M. Night Shyamalan, or however you say his name. His only movie I like, which is Signs, Swing Away, fucking Mel Gibson's fucking wife got fucking pinched. That was the last thing she said at the end of the movie. That saved the girl. He's hitting the fucking waters. The Signs, that fucking
spoiler alert.
That was a cool movie. I love it, and I don't care. I love it.
So you were never really here. 2017. I give it like a 8.5 out of 10.
Oh wow! I never even heard of it.
Check it out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
F.U.C says check it out.
I'll check it out.
All right.
No,
Oh no! Hold on. I do got some real shit. Some stuff right fast. Pickups. So I got a whole box of shit the other day from my boy, the Horror Mancave, at www.thehorrormancave.com.
From me.
Look here. Some other stuff I forgot to show.
There's already been a Munchie shown on here, so I'll be fast with that. What else was in that box? Got me a Bubba, Dark Knight Scarecrow. I already had one, but it's a different color, and this one I actually like better. Got this little beauty.
Yeah, I
forgot to show my present pieces.
Those turned out awesome. I love those little.
And looking on the back, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little chud coming out of the sewer.
That's the main reason you got it, right? It's the chud.
Yep, that's I actually got it for the chud. I just play it backwards.
That's gay, Larry.
This motherfucker.
Oh no!
They pray or the pray.
No,
I've never even seen this movie.
Did you say they pray?
Bloody variant.
It looks fucking good, so I fucking took it. And
Larry,
Steven, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna fucking drive 4 hours to fucking Friendswood over on Blackhawk Boulevard and whoop your ass.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, thank you.
You heard the slap heard.
I don't play on Blackhawk.
You heard that slap heard around the world that one time. Don't fuck around with Larry.
These,
I know.
And I gotta show these because I had a little part in these. We got some movie popcorns over here.
Yeah, those were fun, man. I got Larry to make the graphics for me, and then I went and took them to my local post.net and fucking printed them out on some badass cardstock, popped them in there, and we'll probably do a series 2 of those because they fucking sell like hotcakes.
Well, I still have the fucking main graphic and everything all saved, so it's easy to do now once you get the main part done.
I wouldn't mind getting, if you ever have an extra one of those popcorn ones, because that'd be cool to get signed by Jill Shalene.
Signed by who?
Jill Shalene.
She's the daughter and stepfather one and popcorn.
Yeah,
she's
the Stranger Back and Cutting Glass.
And she's the Cutting Glass. And she's the girlfriend in Curse 2.
I just so happen to have one more popcorn one.
That's awesome, man. Put me down for one of them. Actually, hold on. I think she might be in a con by you guys soon.
She's going to be at Houston Horror Film Fest.
Yeah, if you guys
I'm taking my stepfather one seat to get signed. Oh, Eric, she's also in Curse 2. She's the chick in Curse 2.
She's very pretty, dude. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's a low key. She's enough stuff to be considered. She's also in Phantom of the Opera. Not a great one, but it had Robert Englund in it, so I got it.
Robert Englund, yeah. And you see her buck ass naked in the shower in Stepfather 1, which she's supposed to be a 16-year-old girl, but she's really 20-something in the movie, so you can look at it and beat off to it.
And Steve was beating off to it before he knew she was 20 in real life. So
who gives a fuck? When I saw it first, I was that old. So actually, I was younger than that. So who cares? She was an older woman to me when I first saw the movie.
That's fair. That's fair. I keep thinking you're like 50. I'm sorry.
I'm close. This
Hell yeah,
Saturday.
Larry.
I'm right there with you though. So
Cool movie. What was the name of that Joaquin one more time?
You Were Never Really Here.
never really get.
That's how I feel.
It might have been. You just don't know.
That's what the women say after Steve fucks them. You were never really here.
Touche.
All right, I'll dive into mine. I'll try to be fairly quick. Recently, I watched with my good buddies, Mr. Jordan, Horror Hound 85, and Steven's Horror Craptacular. We all watched The Silver Bullet together, and this is my first favorite werewolf movie of all time. Yes,
beta?
Yeah, it's a beta and a VHS, but Joe got me that one. But some people might think it's cliche or fucking too mainstream. Fuck you, fuck that. That's the best werewolf movie there ever will be. And I don't know about very good. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. If you don't really care. You got fucking. You should know everything about this. You got Gary Busey, Corey Haim in a wheelchair. It's just a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, I'm sorry, but you need to check it out because you're missing out a lot. I think it's better than American Werewolf in London. I think it's better than The Howling. I think it's better than all these fucking werewolf movies. Dog Soldiers, they all can eat shit.
Well, of course it's better than Dog Soldiers. I mean, come on.
Next up, we got Hanger, and this is a Ryan Nicholson film known for doing Gutter Balls, Live Feed. Gutter Balls is a little too extreme for me. Live Feed was actually pretty good. This was another one that's also a little too extreme for me, and not in the good ways. I thought it was okay, but to give you a little taste into this, Hanger it's called Hanger for a reason. It starts off, you got a prostitute, and her pimp is not happy that she has a baby bump, so he pulls her into a room and he uses a hanger, and it shows it going into the puss, and he's pulling out a baby, just super visceral, fucked up. That baby 18 years later then becomes a monstrous killer. Hanger. Yeah, it tried, but I think it tried, but I think it kind of failed. There is some funny racism of an Asian guy that's wearing a mask, and that's pretty fun. That's pretty funny. I got beer. I got porn.
I got porn. I thought you were saying I got beer. I got popcorn. I thought you were saying popcorn.
I got beer. I got porn. Yeah.
It looks.
I mean, maybe one time watch it. But out of all of Ryan's films, I would say Live Feed is his best. If you've never seen Live Feed, you definitely need to check it out. It's good. Up next, we've got Black Friday, Bruce Campbell's newest flick. And I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. Weird vibes and weird feelings from this one. You got who is
Devin
this?
Sawa.
Devin Sawa is actually pretty cool in this one. You got Devin Sawa and Bruce Campbell are the main people that you're going to know, and they're all working in a toy store together, and an outbreak happens to where they're locked into this toy store on Black Friday, and weird zombie-esque people are coming in, and then I don't know, what do you think that fucking thing was in the middle, Craig?
Well, it's like an alien infection, and everyone becomes part of the host, and that grows into the one big creature.
The host and the big creature, I think, could have been better, is all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I wanted to like it so much when I saw the trailers for it for so long. Obviously, next to Tom Atkins, I love Bruce Campbell Mark, but he wasn't that good in it. Devin Sawa was probably the best of the actors, and the gay black guy did do a good job of playing an asshole. Like when
you liked him, didn't you?
When he bit Devin Sawa and convinced Devin Sawa he was infected, so he had to stay behind, and then he admitted he bit him. That was fucked up. By the way, spoiler. I was fucked up, but I watched it. I don't own it. I don't think I will own it unless I can get in a horror pack or pick it up at a con real cheap. You know,
yeah,
it was disappointing. Could have been.
I thought it was like a fucking. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I
me neither.
Maybe a 5 3/4, 5.75 out of 10.
Middle of the road for sure, but it could have been. The trailer made it look like it had potential to be a really cool thing.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things in a trailer, though.
I know you're right. All right, a lot of good movies, bad trailers, and vice versa.
Up next, I've got Jeffrey Combs as the voice of a deadly mold, and this movie is called Motivational Growth. On the back here, you can see the puppet of the mold that's talking to the main dude throughout the movie. The mold knows, Jack. The mold knows. Spoiler alert. This one is very, very, it's very trippy and crazy, and leads you to believe things are going on. And it's got I'm not going to tell you the full thing because you probably should watch it. At the end, though, it's got a very.
But it's a spoiler alert episode.
Well,
Go ahead.
Well, I gave half spoiler alert. Okay. Right. So at the end, it's got a very insane twist, and you're like, oh, well, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that one, and I actually really liked it.
I've watched it about 4 or 5 times now, and I'm glad I picked this up, and I really like it.
Would I like it?
I think, Steven, I think you would like that one. I got that in a fucking horror pack actually a year or so ago, more than that even. And I really liked it. I've only seen it once, but I remember it, and I thought it was really good.
I'm gonna have to. When he told me about it, I was like, I mean, I like Jeffrey Combs. I'll have to check it out.
The mold knows, Jack. The mold knows. He's like, my name's not even Jack. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty fucking cool. As far as pickups, I've been saving my money because, of course, I'm going to Monster Mania this upcoming weekend with my boy Craig, and we're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna spread his butt cheeks and put my fucking head in there and get a photo like this.
I'm going too, man. I'm fucking gonna book a flight tonight.
Oh yeah, you're never gonna go. You're poor. You can't go.
Oh, I fucking sold the baby Hitler, goddamn! If you didn't sell him that shit, maybe you could have went.
I might surprise y'all and come in.
That's true. Okay, so that's all I've got for what watched and what picked up. I did want to throw in one thing. What did we all think about the new TCM?
No, we're not. We said we weren't going to talk about that.
Yeah, I think they did that the way they did that.
That was your exact notes to us before the show. We're not talking about it.
Well, in the notes, if you read them, it's not to put it. It's not to put it as one of yours listed because we're going to talk about it at the after we all say.
Can I go first?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I'll say me and Steve already talked about it on a past episode, but Eric and Craig haven't.
I don't want to go into detail about it. It's fucking just monotonous. It's fucking dog shit. It makes no sense. It's stupid, and that's all I'm gonna say. And fuck every movie other than 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I love Next Gen, and I'll stand by it.
I'll say this real quick about it, and I although the more time I talk about this, the less time I got to talk about something else we're talking about. So maybe I liked it for what it was. It's definitely not a TCM movie. It's definitely not a TCM movie. I like what Steve said last week on the episode 2 weeks ago. He's like, if it was called something else, it might be a fun little slasher flick. But when you call it that, it didn't make sense. Like, and all the things we pointed out, the fact that Sally stayed alive, even though she was held up in the air with a fucking chainsaw, she somehow survived. I will give it this. Again, just because you go spoiling shit. I did think the ending scene was fucking awesome. When the sister got her head cut off and the other one's in the auto-driving car. No!
Spoiler for the end of the movie if you haven't seen
it. Greg,
hey, listen, we want to try to bang out as many fucking movies as possible today for people. That's the goal of the season finale, right?
This episode can be renamed Spoiler Alert Finale.
That's like I said. I liked it. I think I rated it. I've been rating every movie I watched this year. I think I gave like a 5.5 or something for what it was.
Hey. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! guaranteed by the end of the show, someone's going to get in a fight or something.
I doubt it.
Oh, not on here later.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that happens after every show.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually Steve's apologizing for something. Yeah, I had too much to drink.
I'm not. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to do my best because Larry told me to shut up during his thing, and I did. I'm trying to take advice. I'm not going to apologize to anyone in the morning. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't wake up till later, so it's the afternoon before you apologize.
We always screw each other up, dude. So Steven didn't like it. Craig, you were what, medium, halfway on it?
Listen, when I compare it to fucking the Halloween remakes, it was a fucking Oscar winner. I hated the Halloween movies, but I liked it for what it was. It's the 5.5, something like that.
That's like comparing diarrhea to a semi-solid turd.
Yeah. I don't know if that really works either way as a comparison, but whatever you say is fine.
I prefer to have a solid turd, Craig. I don't know about you.
You know what? A really good diarrhea can feel good though at the end.
No, doesn't it? Burns your asshole like acid. It always does.
Not just because you do anal a lot. That's all. I don't do that.
A really good diarrhea.
Yeah,
I've never had a really good diarrhea. Larry, what were your thoughts, brother?
Well, I mean, if I take it as a TCM movie, I think it sucked balls. But for if it was the actual movie, it had fucking some amazing kills and shit. The storyline made no sense. The plot, nothing went together. They didn't tie shit in. Nothing made sense. I mean, the part that I hated the worst was you got the guy, the mechanic, who you think is going to be the fucking hero, and then he just dies right away.
Get the big gun though too.
I mean, I don't know. And then people that should be dead that somehow are still alive for the dumbest things. I'm not gonna say.
You mean
but Eric can say them. But
You
What'd
mean
you think of the new mask?
Sorry, I mean you mean Leatherface?
No, I was actually talking about fucking Sally. After she fucking all her guts come out and she's laying over there shooting and stuff.
Well,
with no guts in her body.
She should have been named Leatherface too, because she looked like a man.
She's from Mandy. She's one of the fucking cult people in Mandy. If you don't recognize her,
yeah, she definitely looks like a man.
I think the most retarded thing in the whole movie is there's too many to talk about. But the thing that pisses me off in all these reboots and remakes, especially this one, this was supposed to be a direct sequel. Somehow they try to talk about Leatherface going to this orphanage, which is retarded, but no mention of when in the end of Chainsaw, the fucking hitchhiker gets run over. The old man, Cito, and fucking Grandpa are still in the house chilling. You're telling me, what happened to them? You're not even going to mention them? I mean, it's fucking stupid.
He also went to an orphanage, which by the timeline he would have been 20-something years old. And he went to an orphanage then.
And you think without the old man or without the hitchhiker or something, you think he just wandered into this new town and went, "Hey, can I come in here and hang out and live?" I mean, God, what the fuck, man?
And how the chainsaw gets locked inside the wall and still work 40 years later.
Yeah, that's another thing too. This is an orphanage, but okay, we're gonna take this chainsaw of yours. I don't know what you've been doing with it because I don't know you, but let's put it in this wall. We're gonna plaster it. We're gonna put some sheetrock up.
And when you're ready, you just bust that motherfucker open.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. She wouldn't even know if he was ready. If she's really just a fucking orphanage lady or something like a caretaker, you think Leatherface went, "Hey, because he just goes, he don't speak English. You think he went, "Hey, I used to kill people. I killed him with this. Take this away from me and put it in the wall, and I'll take it later." Go fuck yourself. The movie sucks my dick. Everything about it sucks dick. I goddamn told you I didn't want to talk about this again.
She could have just been hiding evidence, dude. She could have just been hiding the evidence.
I do got to add one more thing about it. And the ultimate idiot. I'm sorry, I got to say this because I didn't say it. Is the fucking assholes on the bus don't know how to open a window.
Oh.
They don't know how to fucking open a window to escape.
Well, you saw what happened to the girl trying to get out the window.
Yeah, at the very end when he caught up to her. With everyone else, if they opened the window, a bunch of them could have jumped out. You know,
it's a movie. It's a movie.
In real life, but in real life, that's what would have happened in real life. The guy runs on, everybody pulls out their phone and starts recording. That's what would happen in real fucking life.
Yeah, but
everybody's like, "Oh, I'm gonna cancel you. Dude, you're getting canceled.
You're getting canceled."
But anyway,
you see on the phone, that shit looks so fake.
It's so funny when like he's sawing somebody and everybody's they're still and freaking out. Dude, if I saw him sawing somebody, they
all just go to the back and pile up. They're like, oh, if he's got his saw already in somebody, I'm gonna run around him on the backside where his saw can't get me because he's already in somebody else's body with it.
You don't even have to run. You just have to go, all right. You just have to put your hand on his shoulder and jump over the seat and walk off slowly.
Also, you notice how I always notice weird things in movies, like, because it bugs me if it doesn't seem like it could work, you know? When they first walk into the house, before they talk to the lady, you see Leatherface sitting in a chair downstairs. And then they're talking to the lady. 15 seconds later, he comes from upstairs. So how does that happen?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, you're not even going to rewatch it to see it, but you see Leatherface sitting in a chair downstairs when they first walk in the dark.
Yeah. Well, also, it's so fucking stupid. Like when you see him at the top of the stairs, she goes, "Go, it's okay. Go back to your room." Do you really think he doesn't think that way? He just thinks you're in my house. He just came down and fucking right when he heard something, but he's gonna go, okay. And he's goddamn supposed to be. He had to have been 80 at this point, but we see him. Also, that's another thing. He looks 50. Another thing, when those cops come and they put him in the back of the van, you really think they just like Leatherface would just go, okay, yeah, put me in this van. I'm cool with it. No, he would try to. He would.
He was caring about the old lady.
One thing I will say, that was a pretty cool kill, how he broke the dude's forearm and then used the bone to shove into his neck. That was kind of cool.
No, that's my whole point. It's not that they're not good kills, but good kills don't make a movie. That movie sucks dick from story, from butthole to fucking mouth. It sucks.
Well, why didn't you fucking make the movie?
Do you see me making movies? Who do I look like? Like I fucking directed Country Club or something? 3?
Yeah, hey, you did do a voiceover for Lucky Cerruti, who is now an intern at Troma. So you're moving on up, brother. You're moving on up.
I'm a member of the Country
Club. What's the movie you narrated?
It's Uncle Fleazo's fuck, I can't remember the whole title. It's a goddamn anthology though.
I think it just got released, man. I'm gonna buy a copy.
He hasn't released it yet.
I thought he just said that yesterday.
He showed yesterday of some parts that he was still making for some scenes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's only released a trailer. But yes, I did do a voiceover for a part. There's a part in the movie where it's kind of like a Grindhouse movie, and they show clips, like trailers in between. It's almost like a TV show, I think, like an anthology TV show thing, and then you got trailers in the middle, like commercials. And I do the voiceover of one of the movies called Clown Cop, which, according to Lucky, it turned out fucking amazing. So I can't wait to. You're always your own worst critic. I think I did great on it, but you always want like another take. Like I could do that again. But I think I did do good on it, and he says it sounds badass, so I'm excited as fuck to see it.
So it is called Lucky Cerruti, Uncle Fleazo's Toxic and Terrifying TV Hour.
Be sure to check that out if you want to
check it out soon.
One of us Horrorholics. Steven narrated a segment on that, and it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to get a copy and support you too, Steve.
Appreciate it.
Coming soon from Dead Vision Production.
Nice.
We've done an interview with Lucky Cerruti ourselves over the movie Freak, and Lucky was so nice. He donated some Freak movies so he could give away, and we gave those out on the show. Freak, if you hadn't seen Freak, it's actually a really cool movie. I
want to watch. I still haven't seen it, but I want to check it out. Who won that? Tapkin? Did Tapkin win that Freak thing?
Probably. Ask him. This brings me to this. We have hit 20 likes, so chug what you got left in your beer. We will wait for Steve to get back. But at this time, I just wanted to maybe give 5 minutes or less and say hey to the chat, and let's just intermingle with the chat for a second here. Say hey to everybody.
Yeah, I want to say first off, thank y'all for the first 2 seasons. Like we said, this is our final episode of season 2, episode 16. Episode, I think 39 or 38 or 40 altogether, something like that. So appreciate everybody. We will be on a hiatus for at least a month, maybe longer, but we will be back. Grog will be back in September 2028.
We're going to come back September 11th.
They might. I think this might be my last one. I love all you guys, but I think I'm going to move into the podcast. Just saying. Yeah, so let's see who's all in the chat real quick. You ready to chug some beer here, Steve?
Well, thanks for fucking saying hi for us. I might move into it. You never know. Cheers, Nasrabi.
Woo! I gotta grab a beer. Shout out to anybody in the chat you see you love. I'll be right back.
Let's do a little. We just had a bombshell laid on us, but let's do a little talking with the chat.
You're not fucking with us.
Oh, he's fucking around. Yes. Who is that? Emily. Emily. Yes, we'll see you in 8 weeks. Yes, we do appreciate all y'all watching. I know we're a bunch of retards, and sometimes we get in fights, and sometimes we fuck around and don't even talk about horror. But we're glad y'all stick around. And anyways, thank you, and cheers. And that's right.
Who all we got in here? What's up, Bree? DFW Melm. What's up? We got Haddonfield Slasher again. J Metal. Elizabeth, you my girl. What's up? Daniel Hawkins. Who else we got?
Oh, I forgot what picked up. I forgot that I got this badass Full Moon Features promo shirt, 10 shitty films promo shirt.
That's cool. We got Heather Loves War in here. What's up, Heather?
I said 10 shitty films. I know Full Moon.
You wouldn't know Full Moon if James was in here bending over.
I was Full Moon before Full Moon was cool. I was country. I was Full Moon when Full Moon wasn't cool.
Oh, were you?
Yes, I was. And I was Empire before you were shitting in your diapers. So shut the fuck up.
You might be older than me, but I'm just still way cooler.
I don't know about that.
You know, I'm not cooler. I think we're equal cool, and we're brothers, and I love you. But even though I'm younger, I still got a fucking lot of knowledge up here.
Yeah, you do. I know Larry does too. I'm just busting balls. I just think it's just because when I first came in and met y'all, I didn't go, oh my God, remember what I used to watch? So everyone thinks I don't know that shit. I know that shit.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
Larry, I love you.
You guys. Fuck everybody, it's giveaway time. What are we giving away today?
Hey, it's not
giving away. Shut the fuck up, Steve. All right, we're going to be giving away a little Church the Cat figure from Pet Cemetery. This is one out of the package. The winner will be getting one in a little cool package, and I've got a 0 on there as if it's a prototype. So that's pretty cool to have because I'm only doing a run of 1 through 20 on these, numbered all on the back. Horror Mancave there, Church on the front. Yeah.
It looks
so.
To win it,
Hopefully you can win this prototype.
So the question is, how many times over the last 30 episodes has Steven been told to shut the fuck up?
Not as many as Craig.
I don't know. That's close.
I will tell you, every episode that I have been on with Steven, I have told him to shut the fuck up.
I do talk too much. I get it. I know it.
No, it's cool. It's just we're enjoying ourselves, having a good time. I don't mean it out of hate when I say it. I love you.
I don't do it. I don't either. It started with me like fucking with him, and then he gets mad. So then it just continues because you have to keep doing it.
I ain't wearing champagne.
True. Well, what's the question to win?
This is a
Don't mess with my tutu. Don't mess with my tutu.
And are you guys ready? Okay. We're all gonna be looking. All of us know the answer already, and I'm gonna say I don't think you'll know this just from watching the movie. I know it's in the book, but the question is, what is Church's full name? He's named after somebody.
Oh, damn! I actually knew that.
What's up, Alan Davis?
Yeah.
Craig. Love you, Craig.
Love you too. And it's funny. Like Steve's like, I know Eric and Larry know horror. I'm like, I'm sitting here like, fuck you, you dickhead.
Craig, you know New Horror. You're the big guy.
That's not true.
Hey, Craig, you know New Horror.
I'm with the 80s and 90s stuff too, man.
Yeah, you were fucking goddamn in your 20s back then.
A little bit.
I'm fucking I think I'm the second oldest one here.
Well, that's definitely.
Me and Grog are close to that. But still.
Yeah, Steve's still the old man, ain't he?
Yeah.
Boom! We got a winner. Does everybody see that?
Yep.
All right, Heather loves horror. You have won. The Winston Churchill is the name. Very cool. Congrats, Heather.
I got one for you, Eric. You know the cat's real name.
Besides Winston Churchill?
Oh, in real life.
His real name.
Oh, what was it?
Leo.
Leo. That's very cool, Craig. Cheers to that. I didn't know.
Man, I gotta keep getting bigger.
I love Craig, Bree said. Bree, shut the fuck up. We all hate Craig.
I love you too, Bree.
We hate Craig. Bree, get out of here. Why do you think we fucking bring him around? We love that guy. Congrats, Heather. I will ship that out to you if you shoot me your Addy. All right, what do we got next on the agenda? Let's see. We are moving into hidden gems. We are going to talk about hidden gems. We're not going to be as crazy on these as we were with What Watch. We're just going to talk about some movies really quick, 3 each that we think are hidden gems, because this movie that we're reviewing tonight, Mind Killer, I feel like is a hidden gem and not a lot of people know about it. So I said, each one of us, let's get 3 hidden gems that we can share with people and they can watch and hopefully love like we love them. Again, I'm going to start with Gregory.
Right, am I doing all 3 or am I doing 1? And then
go ahead and do it like you did it earlier. Do all 3. And
do all 3. Okay. I purposely stuck with newer stuff because I wanted to go with stuff I have the DVD for, the Blu-ray for. The first one is the one that I'm sure I know Eric and Larry will know. Steve probably heard of. There's no way he sure saw it, but I did dig this a lot. Night of Something Strange. I thought it was a lot of fun. I am a little disappointed though because the premise of fucking like a guy, a necrophiliac, gets like an STD and it becomes a zombie thing. I'm like, that's pretty. I got that too, buddy. Absolutely. I'm like, that's fucking original. And then I realized Contracted 2 did the same thing a couple years earlier. But this is definitely much more of a train wreck, so I like that. There's that.
I do like that too, Jonathan Straighton. He had another movie he was doing.
It wasn't terrible. It was pretty cool. I'm
sorry. I didn't know that somebody else had kind of done the same thing, but it was a cool movie. Besides, banging the dead corpses and shit. And...
What about the fucking the dude thought he was banging that chick and he was banging the goofy guy?
Oh, the dude in that butt? Yeah.
Yeah.
The dead fat guy, and he found the cone of corn. But I have that. I have this next movie, I believe, is still at a 0 on fucking Rotten Tomatoes. And I don't give a fuck. I had a blast with it. It's everything you want in horror, fun kills, creatures of sorts, tons of gratuitous nudity. Fucking, it's called Muck. And Horror Pack actually gave this out a couple months ago, but I've owned Muck since it came out a couple years ago.
Who made that one? Adam Green?
No, I don't believe it's Adam Green. I don't know who the director is, but it's not an Adam Green movie. Like, it's just a weird, like, real quick, horror film, horror legend Kane Hodder, Playboy Playmate of the Year, scary, sexy indie shock, a group of friends as they emerge. It's one of the only St. Patty's Day based horror movies. So I thought that was cool. I really like this. Again, it's last I checked, 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. And then,
besides the Leprechaun, right?
Hey,
but that's. I mean, he's just. Is that always on St. Patty's Day with the Leprechaun? I didn't know they were. I don't remember them being on St.
I think in part 2. Remember with the old guy in there at the bar at St. Patty's Day because the little black midget comes in wearing the Leprechaun suit.
Okay, see, I remember that side. Okay, aside from Leprechaun stuff, yeah.
Yeah, Craig, you told me to watch Muck too, and I probably would have agreed with Rotten Tomatoes. That movie was fucking trash.
Really? I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch it and be like, what the hell was I thinking? But I watched it with a friend of mine, and we fucking had a lot of fun.
Larry, be nice. You love
it. No.
Hey, we're supposed to talk.
I'm a minority.
That's true.
He's saying movies that I actually know.
And now this next movie is a horror comedy, although it's a little more comedy, about cannibalism. And if you like James Roday from Psych, he wrote it, directed it. It is fucking a lot of fun. You have Michael Weston, Jimmy Simpson, Lily Cole, Sarah Silverman.
Damn it.
Crazy. It has a fun soundtrack. Let me know in the chat if any of you saw this. I dig the fuck out of this movie. But I'm a big mark for James O'Day stuff. A lot of fun.
That's one of the ones I always see that pops up. When I watch shit like Uncle Peckerhead and shit like that on Prime, that always pops up and says, like, one of the things you should watch. But I haven't watched it.
Dude, it's worth watching. Like, it's so the characters, the interaction, the fucking, like, at one point, the one guy is going down on this chick to try to get something that he could use for the handcuffs, and the people who have them held or like captured are like, do what you gotta do. It's okay. It's fun. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. Again, chat, you gotta let me know if any of you saw it and agree with that. But those are the 3 I picked out.
Pull Steve back.
Craig likes one gotta go down.
I said a woman, but it's funny you heard a guy, but that's cool. Hey, teach their own, man.
So those are your hidden gems. Say the names again one more time.
Night of Something Strange, Muck, and Gravy.
Okay. Maybe I'll watch Gravy. I got that one in the wall. I've never watched it. Night of Something Strange. I thought it was pretty fun. It was a little quirky, but still pretty cool. Muck. I don't think I've ever watched it. I could have swore it was an Adam Green film, and I don't know why I never watched that one. Stevie Janowski, you're up next.
I'm going to go with the 3 that I actually showed in the beginning. So 2 of them are my pickups. One is The Vagrant. I think it's a hidden gem.
Okay, we already talked about it. We love it.
Of Unknown Origins, a hidden gem also.
Okay, Giant Rat.
But I do think this is a hidden.
What's the third?
I do think Henry 2 is a hidden gem. I love Henry.
It's actually kind of fun.
But a lot of people don't give this enough fucking praise. Henry 2 is Michael Rooker's not in it. This dude who plays him, he's actually famous for like the Seinfeld episode where he's he's shooting the movies in the theater on camcorder, and he's a piece of prick. But it's basically the same kind of shit. But this movie's funny as shit. It's got some good lines in it, and it's actually it never gets talked about because you just hear Henry, and that's all you think about is the first one, Rooker. But this one's actually pretty good, and it's pretty fucking funny. There's a lot of funny shit in this. I mean, if you like rape and arson and shit, this is a funny movie. Yeah.
That's a cool take, dude. Good. Is that one of your old ones that you still have?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think it goes for like $25-$30 or something.
Yeah, I was able to salvage some of them. Yeah, it's MPI. MPI put out the first Henry too. You know. But those are mine.
Very cool. So you got Unknown Origin, which we talked about earlier. I think it's an okay movie. I personally like Deadly Eyes better. But I knew you grew up with Unknown Origin.
Yeah.
I got Henry 2, and then The Vagrant. Dude, I'm telling you guys, dude, don't sleep on The Vagrant. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and you might not think it, when you watch it, you might go, well, fuck, this isn't a horror movie. It's not so much a horror movie, but it is, the bum is pretty fucking gross and horrific. He could be a monster, and it's definitely a weird fucking trippy thriller, you know? I mean, it's a crazy movie, man.
I just think it's its own thing. Nothing is like
That's
it.
True. That's true.
And then at the end, you're like, oh, fuck, dude, with that chair.
Yeah, and when you bust into his bedroom, it's like,
don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Spoiler alert.
But well, this is a spoiler episode, you know. But it's definitely.
I know, but I don't want to spoil that because they need to fucking watch it. It's a great fucking movie.
And I've never
There's
seen
a
it.
lot of Bill Paxton fans out there. You haven't seen it, Larry?
No.
Larry, you hadn't seen it?
I'll tell you, it really is that good that me and Eric were even talking about. Like it, we were so happy that we were gonna, like, I was gonna show. We're gonna be able to talk about. It should be its own episode. I mean, it's a fucking good movie.
I think I might have. I know I have a VHS copy of it. If I have a DVD copy of it, I'll just give it to you. It's awesome, dude. Marshall
Bell, like you know, in Stand By Me, you know, Gordy's dad. He's the bum actually, and he's played a lot of. He's an old character actor, but dude, he's so good. That bum is so fucking crazy. He's got that fucking shitty eye, and like you just got you'll love it, Larry.
Hey, here's Elizabeth. She knows what's up. She really liked The Vagrant.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
But I will say, as much as I want him to watch it, Larry, you better not fucking watch The Vagrant before you watch Ozarks.
All right, hey, before you call on me, I'm gonna piss out this door right fast.
Oh, I heard that.
Running.
Hey, listen. The same thing with me too. In all honesty, like it was like probably around like 2000, like around 2013. Like I was just going through Goodwill, you know, like that's before I lost my whole collection. I was still fucking just getting VHS all the time, and I was in Goodwill, and this is back. You know what I'm talking about, Eric? About around 2013, the whole craze wasn't going on yet, so you could actually go into Goodwill. And nobody had picked the place apart. Like I found Nightmares on VHS. I found fucking
when you found stuff like that, even back in the day when VHS was going to the shitter, I remember being so sad having so many awesome VHS and then switching over to DVD. And I was one of those guys like, I'll never switch over. You know. And then finally, I switched over. But yeah, DVDs. Do you remember when DVDs first came out? They were $27, $29 each.
Oh
shit,
dude!
Remember when they were up to like a damn near $50 and shit?
Well, look, I was actually working. Me and Louie were actually working in 2001. We were working at Hollywood Video, in South Houston, and like I remember the day like our manager came in and she was like, "We're gonna start switching over everything to DVD, so we're gonna start clearing out the VHS." And we were like, "What the fuck?" And so me and him just started fucking. That's how I got a lot of my early collections. I just started fucking picking it. I go, fuck it. They're gonna throw it off. I took every fucking thing off the shelf. They had such a good horror section. I took everything I wanted. I was
Hollywood Video was infamous for having a good selection.
They always had the best horror section for real. It's
weird because I hear a lot of people saying that their blockbusters were loaded with Full Moon, Empire, and Trauma. When I was growing up, my blockbusters didn't have any trauma at all. So. No.
I worked for Blockbuster. Their horror section sucked ass. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I worked at Hollywood. Did the fucking, and even before I worked there, when I was a younger kid, we'd go to that same Hollywood I worked at. They had the biggest. They had like fucking a trauma, fucking full. They had the most. I mean, they had poor white trash too. That's what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? They had like the best fucking horror section ever. You know that movie sucks, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare, the VHS game. Elizabeth's asking you. Wait, Steven, did you say you have Nightmare? No, he's talking about Nightmares, the movie with Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, the anthology Nightmares.
I recently bought the one that you're talking about, though. Recently, I don't know why I said that. It was like 3 years ago. You bought a Switch game. It came with a VHS of all the clips from the game put together as a movie. It's pretty cool.
I'm talking about this, Elizabeth. You ever seen this? This is one of the coolest, and I think it's one of the coolest anthologies ever. That's a
nice MCA release, dude.
Yeah. It's got 4 stories. Emilio Estevez, got Black Flag in it, like good music. Lance Henriksen. It's a good This is a good anthology if you've never seen it. And I would say this is a hidden gem. Also, people know about it, but I don't think that many people know about it. Did you like it, Larry? You saw it, right?
I watched the first 20 minutes and never finished it.
You don't like it? I love it.
I don't know because I never saw it.
Yes, for sure. Measure the fucking rat episode, and Christina Rains from The Sentinel. She's in it.
It's a really good horror anthology. The one where Emilio's in it. He has a video game addiction or an arcade addiction.
Yeah, Bishop of Battle.
Telling his parents to fuck up, and it's just cool. It's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen that. Never mind. I was thinking of something different.
Bishop of Battle, where he's it's like that big that head.
Yeah, he can't fucking got him quit. He leaves his house, sneaks out to go keep playing at night and shit. And
yeah.
I was thinking of something different.
He's it's like a heroin to him or something.
Yeah.
The story with Lance Henriksen, he's a priest who loses his faith, and that fucking black truck is like the devil. It's almost like Duel, and he's chasing him.
Exactly.
I'm not saying it's the best one ever.
Is there only 3 stories on that one?
4.
There's 4.
Well, the first one is with Christina Rains, where she's going out to get cigarettes, and there's a serial killer on the loose.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Bishop of Battle
tries to take her or whatever.
The Rat one. Year of the Rat or whatever. What's it called? I can't remember. King of the something Year of the Rat. I can't remember what it's called. The Rat one. The Rat one's ridiculous because it's so fucking superimposed shit. This fucking big rat. But it's good though, man. It really is a fucking cool. I should have put that in my unrated, my gym. This is a gym. This is a fucking badass movie.
What I love about the rat part, what I love about the rat one is how they have the rat in front of the camera, and the rest of the scene in the back of them just to make them look huge.
Yeah. And what's cool, Elizabeth? Yeah, watch it. It is awesome. It's a very cool fucking. It's 83, I think. And what's cool is I actually talked to Lance Henriksen at Comic Palooza in 2016, and I asked him about it. I said, I love that story with you, and God, man, I felt like a turd. He didn't shoot me down.
He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, I went up to the mic, I couldn't believe, because I don't like doing it. I went up to the mic and I asked him that. I go, I love that portrayal, your portrayal as a priest, and I love that movie. He goes, when I said, he goes, oh God, he goes, I hate that thing. He goes, I was so embarrassed by that. I go, what? I love that.
He thought he acted bad in it.
Yeah, and then, but imagine, me, even Josh laughed because Josh was with me. He laughed. I go, oh my God, I love that. My voice went up. I go, oh my God.
When you catch Steven off guard or throw Steven off guard, he goes, what do you mean?
But he did tell me, but by me bringing it up, though, he did tell me something I never knew. He did say it was meant to be a TV movie, and then they didn't pick it up, so then they released it as a theatrical release for some reason. He said it was meant to be a TV release, which is weird. I never knew that before.
Yeah, I heard that as well. All right, you've had enough airtime. Let's
I'm
toss
sorry.
this over to the F.U.C.
All right. Hey, so I don't have VHS, but I got VHS rips. So look at me. I got, what was this, 1980s Cries in the Night, a.k.a. Funeral Home. If you haven't seen this, I fucking love this movie. It's about...
I've never seen that.
Oh, well, it's actually, if you look it up, it's mainly, this is the original title, Cries in the Night. If you look it up, you can watch it free on YouTube as Funeral Home.
I saw Vinegar Syndrome released it as Funeral Home. It's good, though? So it's good?
It's about a old funeral home that was ran by this, like, old grandma, grandpa. The grandpa dies. The grandma's running the place by herself, but the funeral home is closed down. Now it's she's just trying to make some money. She's trying to make it like kind of like not really a bed and breakfast, but if you want to come stay there, you can come stay there. And her granddaughter comes to town to help her take care of it for the summer. But the weird thing is that everybody that comes there ends up disappearing or leaving in the morning before anybody knows, but they leave their shit half the time. And it seems like grandma's killing everybody. However, you can't go in the basement, but in the basement you can hear grandpa talking all the time, even though grandpa's supposed to be dead. Anyways, it goes on and on and on. Spoiler alert, the end of the movie, the fucking granddaughter says, fuck it, I'm gonna go save grandpa, who apparently grandma has chained up in the basement. And there is no grandpa, he's actually dead, but he's still in the basement dead. And his grandma just fucking psycho, also playing grandpa's voice. And killing people left and right. Fucking kick-ass movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. F.U.C says, I forgot what I was saying now. What's Joe Bob saying?
Check it out.
Check it out. F.U.C says, check it out. 1980, The Funeral Home. Number 2, we have a movie that I would never have known, but me and Craig, I believe, maybe have reviewed this on our first ever episode of Hot Chills and Blood with Darren Mitchell, and Darren put me on this movie. So it was never reviewed on here. But it is 1973's Psychopath, a.k.a. Eye for an Eye. So this movie is about a child show, a kid show, what do you call it? The host of a children's show. He's also not all there. He's like really, now I guess you would say, what do you call that, Craig? I don't know. Anyway,
I saw that movie.
This guy's got, anyway, so kind of what they would call him back then. But he still has a little kid's mentality, even though he's an adult. And so he's running the children's show because he fits in perfectly with him. Famous. But then after the show ends, he's actually best friends with all these little kids because he has the mentality of a kid. Well, then like he'd be on a playground, even though he's like 30 years old. He'd be on a playground playing with them after, during, other days. And then when he sees one of the parents like spank their kid or be mean to their kid, he gets pissed off. So he starts going around and killing all the fucking parents who are mean to their fucking kids. And then it goes on until, worse comes out for him. It's called Psychopath, the original title, but you can see it as Eye for an Eye.
Eye for an Eye. I never saw that.
1973.
I was on the show, an episode.
Great fucking movie. No, you might not have seen it. I think that might have been one that Darren wanted to put on the show, but it was like impossible to find because Darren couldn't figure out how to find it.
Sounds cool. I like that.
Yeah, 1973, Eye for an Eye, Psychopath. F.U.C says, check it out.
I think I've seen a VHS release of it out there as Psychopath.
Nice.
I know a few psychopaths in this group.
You, by the way, you're looking for developmentally delayed. You're trying to be developmentally delayed.
Yeah.
Cheers. Zdravi.
Man, I just finished before I share this next one, I just got to fucking get another beer.
Developmentally delayed.
All right. So the last one is actually.
You might
shut up,
sip on that. We got the challenge coming up right after this.
I'm not going to talk this episode.
I drink.
I'm not going to talk.
this last one is actually one of my favorite movies ever from the 1980s. A lot of people probably haven't heard of it. I'd never heard of it until I accidentally came across it one day. The original title was Bells, later changed to Murder by Phone. So this one,
movie, I've seen that.
Yeah, you can also watch this one for free on YouTube. That's the only way you can fucking find it, unless you have some, $30 fucking $40 VHS tape, Murder by Phone.
It's probably more.
I don't think you'll ever find it called Bells anywhere. But
Eric,
Murder by Phone.
I used to have that. The Murder by Phone.
Yeah. Murder by Phone is an amazing fucking movie. Pretty much there's this damn serial killer, and he's killing people by tapping into the phone system and calling numbers, and when they answer, he can pretty much send a shockwave to fucking damn near blow their fucking heads up and shit, catch them on fire, blow up cell phones. Not cell phones, but what do you call them? Phone booths and shit. Phones, shit that don't exist anymore really around here.
Landlines.
Payphones. No, payphones. Yeah. So, anyways, Bells, definitely one of my number one hidden gem out of everything that I said. The F.U.C. Larry definitely says, check it out. 8 out of 10.
That's a good one, Larry. And God damn it, I did used to have that Murder by Phone with that title on VHS before I lost my shit.
Yeah. It's white and the font's blue and it's got the phone on there.
It's got that chick. It's almost like a cartoon. It's a drawing of her face with the phone. I used to have it.
So, Larry, you had Murder by Phone, a.k.a. Bells. What were the other two again? Remind me.
Psychopath, a.k.a. Eye for an Eye. And Cries in the Night, a.k.a. Funeral Home.
When Craig saw that Bells movie, he was hoping it was called Balls.
You're so gay, Craig.
Is Dougie writing your material now, Steve?
Just kidding. I love
Clean.
Hey, Elizabeth, is this the one you're talking about? Because I got the game, and it used to be on, I think it was Sega Saturn or something, and it's called Night Trap. And I got the release.
Hey, that game's fucking awesome.
I got the release of it for what's the new one called? The Switch, because my son has a Switch.
Wait,
so I can
Night
play
Trap
it on there.
Wait. They put Night Trap on the Switch?
Yeah, this was
because I know they released it on PS4. I had the original one on Sega CD.
Yeah, me too.
That's what it was, Sega CD. And this was a very limited run. I think they only did 1,500 copies or something. And look, this is cool. They had every one of the video clips. They put it together like a movie on a VHS.
Oh, dude, that is awesome.
I love that.
This is the game. This is what started the whole entire game rating system.
Yep.
It's pretty rad. You got these weird mole people vampire things
called augurs.
Weird clothes, and they have guar type weapons that it's like a gun that goes into you and sucks your blood out so they can fucking get your blood and drink it. Very cool, dude. I didn't know about it until I saw that, and I was like, I gotta have that. So to have it as an actual licensed released movie is pretty cool.
Dude, fuck out.
It's pretty wacky, Steve. But
I love that. That was such a good game. Such a fun.
I bought that digitally on the PS4 a couple years ago, but now that it's on the Switch, I just might have to get it for that. I just checked.
I don't have a Switch.
Dude, it's $14 on the Switch.
The game, just the game.
The game on the Switch, yeah, $14.
I wonder if it's edited.
Oh, just to download it?
Yeah, well, to buy it on the Switch is $14.
But it's not a physical copy; it's a download, is what I'm saying.
Correct.
Because this was like a super fucking limited thing they did.
No, I love that. I would have loved to have owned something like that. I had so much. It was a hard game because you had to jump.
Check this out, Grog. It came with the Sega CD case.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of girls named that Night.
No, it's not.
No, for sure it's not. It's limited run.
I've known some Night Traps in my time.
And it came with a poster. It's pretty cool though, because you're in this game. I haven't even played it yet, but I believe you're a girl that's in a house and you're trying to not get raped and killed by these fucking.
No, you're not even playing her. You're playing someone who's surveying the whole entire area. You're watching room to room to room, and you're protecting the people in there from the augurs.
By triggering traps.
Now here's the
and
thing.
It's got like these codes where it's like does these colors and you
now here's the thing. There's another game that came out about 2 years after called Double Switch, and that had Corey Haim in it, and it worked just like Night Trap, but you had to actually arm the traps before using them. Whereas a Night Trap, it was just as soon as they walk on a trap, boom, you just spring it. No, in Double Switch, you had to arm the traps and then use it. Interesting. Yeah. Not only was Corey Haim in it, but Arlie Ermy was in that as well.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth just sent me a photo. She's talking about Nightmare, the VHS.
Boy.
Yeah, the VHS board game, Nightmare. Yeah.
I don't have that one, but I have. What was the other one? Something of horror that used to have.
Doorways to Horror.
It's very cool.
I love that. I love that game. I still have it. Yep.
Just real quick, Death. If you've never seen it, they did a movie called Beyond the Gate that was inspired by that game, Nightmares.
Yes. Barbara Crampton's, and god damn it, she's so fucking hot. She gets hotter with age. She cures like a fine fucking wine.
She is beautiful.
Lick your butthole, Barbara Crampton. Holy fuck, I love you.
Maybe you can lick a butthole at the con next week.
Dude, look at her in the Little Strike. She is fucking hot as shit still. God damn.
You should see her in that Beyond the Gates movie that he's talking about.
Yeah, Beyond the Gates.
They got her as this black and white silhouette in a TV that's talking to you as like a demon ass. Oh, she's fucking hot.
I think Craig said Beyond the Gaze.
Is that probably not the best side tit fucking shot ever in Reanimator when the fucking head comes off to put the tongue in her pussy? Oh.
I love tongues and pussies. Craig,
Has anybody ever guiltily whacked off to that scene? I have.
What'd you say, guiltily?
Guiltily.
Craig, I love you. I know. And I'll help you with your jokes one day, man, because you definitely need a little assistance.
Don't make me do the blanket with the zipper thing.
I was funny. You fucking retard! Stop going to the well.
I would never do that. Why? Because I love you. Let me dive into mine real quick, and then we'll get on the fucking show.
Don't we have to do a challenge?
God, I'm half drunk.
Yeah. We're about to, I'm doing my 3 real quick, my hidden gems, and then we're diving right into a fucking challenge, and it's the Mind Killer challenge. We're going to be fucking retarded by the time. By the time we actually talk about this movie. All right.
How you to be to talk about that movie?
Larry, are you drunk?
Hold on. The fucking...
Hey, man, I'm getting there.
Oh, I'm there. All right. First up, if you guys love if you guys love horror, and you guys love titties, and you love pervertedness and sneaky, creepy shit, you will love The Invisible Maniac. This movie is a boot, and I wish I had the VHS. This movie is awesome. You get a guy that is a teacher at school, and he becomes invisible, and then he's fucking going in the shower and raping girls and fucking them and killing them. This movie is fucking awesome for all you perverts out there. I fucking love it. If you've never seen it, it's not super bad. It's really, really good. It's cheesy fun. Highly recommend The Invisible Maniac. Was that good? Was that quick? Was that short-lived? Because we're going on to the next one. Next up, we've got, by the same director that did tonight's movie, Mind Killer. He's the producer and writer of this one. Second favorite werewolf movie of all time, and that is Lone Wolf.
Ugh.
Oh, this movie is dope, dude. If you have not seen Lone Wolf, I'd highly recommend it. It's a punk rock. This is a punk rock werewolf movie. Check it out. It's fun. Up next, from the director of Class of Nukem High. You have most of the cast from Class of Nukem High, as well as the Toxic Avenger first movie. That movie is called The Alien Space Avenger. If you've never seen this and you like Toxic Avenger and Class of Nukem High, this is not a trauma flick, but it'll be right up your alley. Highly recommend it. So you got some aliens coming down, taking over people's bodies, such as Bozo and some other dudes, and they're taking on the world. It's a fun one. If you have never seen that, highly recommend it. So we got the Alien Space Avenger, Lone Wolf, and the Invisible Maniac are my hidden gems. Definitely check those out. Are you guys ready for the fucking Mind Killer Challenge?
Not really.
Yeah.
Everybody get their 3 beers. Have them here and ready. And
I might have watched Lone Wolf if I hadn't already seen Mind Killer. Craig.
After we do this challenge, think we'll like Mind Kill any better?
I don't think so.
It can't hurt.
You're right, Craig.
And you guys don't know what's good.
Hey, okay.
We may not know what's good, but we know what's bad.
I'm going to save my review for the review.
Me too.
He knows what's bad, but he gave Pool Party Massacre a 10 out of 10.
I did on fucking budget.
Yeah, you do suck. You are a shithead, Craig.
I stand behind that on budget.
I'm gonna stand behind my guns, and I still love the movie. So if y'all don't like it, that's cool. That's fine. At least I don't collect Friday the 13th merchandise.
I like Friday the 13th, so fuck you, bitch.
It was directed towards you and Steve.
So Steve just collects bust things.
I have 2 Friday 13th pieces that are badass, and you know what? I like 1 through 6.
Have at it,
I'm
Poser.
never gonna act like I don't. I'm not gonna
Have
act
it, Poser. Have at it.
Do what now?
Oh, the Poser.
Poser.
Whoa.
You are what is it? A fucking Captain Save-A-Ho? Get out of here.
I was just gonna say that.
Look, Larry, I cheated. It is beer, but it's like
Is that even carbonated?
Chill vibes. Sour.
What is the alcohol
with cucumber?
Is that even carbonated? That shit.
It's ale. It's a fucking beer. Man. It's
That counts. That's right.
What is the alcohol content on that? Is it like
4.7?
Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah, well, it's actually higher than most regular beer.
Yeah, it's higher than regular beer.
But
I think mine's like a 4.3.
Hey, in my defense, and this is a beer. It's a sour mess.
Everybody always talks shit about my fucking Coors Light, but it's 4.2, and you got a fucking craft beer.
Oh, you're cheating. Drink out of the bottle, goddamn it.
Larry,
I
and
said
Eric.
12 ounces.
Larry,
I see your ass drinking cans all the time. You're drinking a bottle now for a challenge.
They can both attest. They can both.
Are you scared?
That store only has
the bottles. I'll do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. Like 3 to 5 minutes.
So everybody watching, this is the Mind Killer Challenge. We're gonna have 5 minutes to drink 3 beers, and there is a penalty that if you do not finish your 3 beers within 5 minutes, there's no first place.
Yeah.
There's just need to finish. That's all it is. So because if you don't finish, the penalty is going to be you need to get a clear shot glass. Do you guys have those? Are y'all good?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna need it.
I'm not either. I wasn't worried about it.
Steve,
you guys better
about
figure it out. Better figure it out.
I don't have it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't have it.
Okay. Because you're gonna have to drink a shot through your nose. Try your hardest.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, God. You're gonna do it? You got it?
I don't have it. I'm not gonna need it.
Okay. Well, you're gonna put beer in a cup and fucking shoot it. If you don't
I'm not gonna fucking need it. God damn! What am I talking to, a wall?
Oh my goodness! All right. I love you guys. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready to do this together?
Yep.
So we review the movie drunkenly after this?
They'll make the movie better, sure.
I like the monster. I just don't like how slow. It's slow as fuck. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Grog, go ahead, Groggy.
Yep.
On your mark, get set, go.
Look. Oh, this sucks. Dumbass fucking challenge. Fuck you, man.
Love you.
Yeah.
That's ice cold.
These are ice cold too. And they taste like cucumber. That's one.
That's one.
Here's my third.
Here's my second.
Oh, yeah, brain freeze.
3 done.
You're not a chunky bitch, Alyssa does. I've done some chunky bitches. You ain't chunky.
I can see it. I was very.
I've also done some really fat bitches and some really skinny ones too.
Woo.
I've done the whole gamut. You know?
You banged some women that weren't even women. We've been everywhere.
I know. You.
No, that was Crystal.
I'm done. No, Craig's done too.
No, he's not fun. I was done like, no. Challenge, God damn it.
Love you, Craig.
Steven, that shot glass is coming.
Up your fucking butthole.
Have
Your fucking butthole.
Okay.
How much time is left, Grog?
What time are we at?
Oh, damn. Wow, you and I killed that shit.
Yeah, my boy Craig.
What the Pound it.
Once when it took 5 minutes for 3 beers, I was like, hell, I know you destroyed me, but even I did the 6 beer boot in less than 5 minutes, and you did it in like 2 minutes.
The second time I did that. The first time. The second time.
I don't do this fucking challenge bullshit. I just drink all day.
Well, then fucking finish him, Gitch.
I don't think I'm gonna go for it.
Oh.
You can't. Then you got to do a shot in the nose, man. You can't back out.
Stick that cucumber down your throat.
What'd you say, Larry?
I said, stick that cucumber down your throat.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I love you, motherfuckers. I hate it. Sometimes we get into it, but I love you, motherfuckers.
Oh, hell yeah. I love all y'all motherfuckers.
Oh.
Hey, I was supposed to go to your house next week.
Shut the fuck up, Larry. Don't bring that up. You're trying to make me feel bad.
You got a whole beer that's still open there, fucking Steve.
You gotta blame Craig. He's the one who found that cheap fucking flight. Oh yeah, I'm not going. I forgot. Oh my god.
Hey, it's all good.
Man.
I'm broke anyway. That's good.
You know what, Steve? I'll do my 4th one with you.
Oh, fuck you, Craig. Just do. Hey, Craig, I'm gonna fucking shove my foot up your. I am going. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I'll shove my foot up your fucking pussy when I'm there.
He does. He drinks him like Andre too.
He looks like Andre.
Oh, I need the belt so much.
How much time left? How much time's left?
No, I just opened third. I'm gonna have to snort some fucking beer.
Really?
Yeah, well, no.
Really? I would have thought you would have been done.
My tub's full. I've been drinking them through the show a lot.
Motherfucker, I've been drinking since I woke up.
You were drinking before you woke up, right?
Me too. I've got 11 beers sitting here, empty already.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
Craig,
Insane in the brain.
I'm proud of you, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You ready, Steve?
No, I'm not doing shit in my nose, man.
Come on.
The only thing goes up in this nose is a white lady.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't do drugs anymore. Kids don't do drugs.
If there's any kids watching, don't do drugs.
Yeah.
No, I don't do nothing up my nose.
I don't do anything at all because I'm a good boy. I only drink beer.
If I did drugs anymore, I'd fucking be a model like I used to be, but I'm not anymore.
You were like fucking super skinny.
That was too skinny though. I do look at those pictures. It's fucking ridiculous. It looks gross.
Oh yeah, you were a little cracked out.
I was not on crack.
But you look cracked out by the meaning of cracked out.
Oh
Super
yes,
fucking skinny.
that is true. That is true. Like if you made a figure of me, it'd be this is the super skinny Steve.
It's a
That'd
stick.
be like the figure. Like that'd be the figure. Like damn, that's a rare one. The super skinny Steve. That's a rare figure. I think Nick can put it out. 2003.
Oh, I
No,
need to
super skinny Craig, that's a rare figure.
I don't think that one exists.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something on the show I never told you. You know, I was fucking like a preemie.
Really?
Yeah, I was in one of those fucking NICU.
What do you mean you come too fast?
Oh, I got.
I also tried to hang myself by Bill.
I got a little deal.
You were a preemie baby?
Yeah, well, I was born a little bit early, but I also tried to hang myself with my umbilical cord, so I was fucking NICU too well.
I couldn't tell. I didn't know if you were talking about that or talking about like you ejaculate prematurely. I do that. I tell girls I'm a preemie. What do you mean? Like in other words, you ain't gonna finish.
I'm gonna get mine is all that happens.
I'm gonna get mine.
Steven, you're not gonna attempt this with me, brother?
No, I'm not doing it.
Don't do it, man, Eric. It's gonna
I'm putting it in my fucking nose.
Now you know I absolve you from it, man. Don't do it. That fucking.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That hurts, man. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yes, Elizabeth, everything.
He said he's leaving the show. Do it.
Don't do it. It'll give you a bad headache and actually bother you for a couple of days. So don't do it, man.
But I've been clean for 6 years now, other than beer.
Listen, Eric, man, don't do it. We don't want you to do it.
You ready for a throw up?
Don't fucking do it, Eric. Do it.
No. We don't want him to do it, Doc. Don't do it.
Please don't do it, Eric. I know you're gonna puke.
You know. Yeah, don't do it, man. Let's just review
the season finale.
Yeah, do it, Eric.
Well, hold on a second. Yeah, do it if you're really fucking serious about leaving us, you cock bastard, for podcasting.
Oh, he is bullshitting. Don't listen to him.
He better be.
Do it, Eric. Do it. Ugh. Fucking face.
Oh. Hey, Steve, what did that say about you, goddammit? He went through with it.
Oh, yes. I'm not doing that.
I agree with you, man. I would fucking.
You want me to do that after I saw it happen?
Oh, my. What the fuck?
Oh, my God. Eric. Eric. Oh, man. That's gross. That's gross. How'd that feel?
Oh,
I can't fucking look at shit like that. That's like, so I have this on my TV like
you see the beard is pouring out of there.
Yeah. In the middle of it pouring out, Craig goes, "You ain't gonna do it, Steve?" Like, yeah. After seeing that, I want to do it.
Oh, Steve.
Steve.
I did it. You don't have to do that. You
don't
have to do it. That was fucking.
Dude, like I said, though, after you said no, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't either. Goddamn it, don't worry about it.
You call me a bitch.
I didn't do that, Steve. That was not fun.
No, I ain't doing
it. I just knew I wasn't gonna have to do it. That's the only thing I cared about. Once I heard the challenge, I knew I could.
Grand finale, bitches.
Yep.
All right.
Now let's talk about this masterpiece.
Oh God Almighty!
Wait, hold on.
We're on to the review of Mind
Eric,
Killer.
you have the other giveaway too.
Yeah. There's a mintage giveaway.
We got terrible feedback.
Yeah, we got a giveaway.
You got the other giveaway too, Eric.
All right, we're on to the review of Mind Killer, 1987, my birth year. And there's a bunch of good movies, Blood Rage, and a bunch of other ones that came out that year as well.
What a high!
But 1987, You're the Bindelmeister, the Horror Mancave. I really like this movie. Michael Kruger film, and this is before people started changing their names, such as Ryan Kruger. I believe he changed his name. So he had a Freddy Krueger last name, the guy that did Fried Berry. This, not Michael Kruger. That's just, he was born with that name. And there you go. But yeah.
Talent.
I don't know what you just said. But hey,
I wish he would have been born with some talent.
Yeah. It's there's Steven talking shit. I fucking love the fuck out of this movie. It does seem like it is filmed as a TV type special of movie, but goddamn, well, I don't understand why you wouldn't like this. There's nothing really like it, and it's cool and fun. You got a nerdy guy, Warren, living with a fucking a sexy dude he's bagging chicks, he's bagging chicks, he's getting fucking puss. And Warren is so fucking jealous of his roommate. And he's just hating life. He's a nerd. He loves this girl at work, but his roommate told him, yo, fucking just go tell her, you can tell her you like her. Boom, that backfired. She said, I'm not into you like that. So she straight up ended it, like right from the get-go. So this guy started freaking out, and he's like, what can I do to get this bitch to love me? And he also works at a library where they do stock of books, and he reads all these books all the time, and he stumbles upon this one, and it's teaching him how to do mind control. And as he's reading through this book, he's learning that he can really do mind control things with his mind. He can make bitches. How am I saying bitches like a weirdo? He can make girls fucking.
Not weird.
My fucking nose is still leaking beer, but
true fact.
But he can make girls just fucking with an instant. So when he's first figuring out he can work this, he goes to the club and he goes up to this hot girl with blonde, short, weird bob hair, 80s style, and she turns around and immediately is fascinated with him and is into him and wants him. He's controlling her to want him, and he's learning how to do this mind control, and it's pretty awesome. So the first chick he takes back, he's banging her. She's got awesome titties, by the way, too. And you didn't like them, Steve?
I'll give my review.
Okay. Anyways, he bangs her, and then he's starting to say, after he bangs her, he's like, oh, I got a terrible headache. And she says something along the lines of, well, hangovers don't happen till the next morning. Very clearly, she don't drink early. But anyways.
Like, those margaritas were the strong, he said.
Yeah, there you go, Peggy.
Dude, what?
You go. Those margaritas.
What did you say, Craig?
Well, Pino has me actually watching the movies. He watched on mute.
You don't know what the fuck I was doing.
You told me.
So, shut the fuck up.
So anyway.
Oh.
Fucking
narc. So anyways, he starts getting headaches, like something weird's going on. And then he finally goes back to that girl at work that said she didn't want anything to do with him, goes up to her and mind controls her, makes her like him. And then that's where it goes on, and then the roommate starts noticing weird stuff happening, and his head starts to expand. He's losing hair, his head starts to expand because his brain is growing so rapidly from overlearning and becoming a mind controller. I'll just leave it at that and say I fucking love it, and it's very cool. It's a very fun. I've never seen anything like this. Go ahead and shit on it, guys.
I'm going next. I'm going next because mine's not going to be that long. Now, fuck you, Craig. Yes, I didn't hear. I wasn't on mute. It was on low volume because I was in chat with him and fucking Grog because
I was with you in the chat. I know.
They're needy bitches that had to talk all day. I was trying to watch the movie, but it annoyed me.
Valid point. I give you.
I'm just kidding. No, I was just chatting with him, but I was watching it. But I'll tell you exactly what I told Craig when I was watching it. Now, listen, Eric, and I bet you'll agree with me on this a little bit. When the movie first started, I was very intrigued. When you see the first guy, and he's like, you can see like the fucking monster face, and he's like, like slip the mail underneath the door, just leave it. I was like, oh,
did you not see the monster at the end?
No, I did, but listen, I thought, hey, this is my review. I said it's gonna be cool. And then I proceeded to watch an hour of bullshit. And then the ending was badass. Here's my whole review, and I'm telling you the truth. This, and the way it looks, the way it's filmed, it's like a Monsters or Tales from the Dark Side, like TV kind of filming. It could have easily been a 50-minute movie, and I would have loved it. It had about an hour of nonsense bullshit, slow bullshit. It was so fucking slow. I almost couldn't bring myself to finish it. But the ending was so good, and the monster and the fucking brain falling out, and it turns into that fucking. I liked all the effects. I'm just saying, if it would have been like a fucking 45-minute fucking episode of something, it would have been badass. It was way too long. I'm just saying it would be badass if it was shortened.
Yeah, I'd probably say that too if I nonchalantly watched it in a chat while my friends were talking the day of the review. Yeah, I'd probably say that.
Well, let me go then, because I would defend Steve. I did not watch it.
Gotta defend my movie, man. Gotta defend my movie.
I'm gonna fucking kill you this weekend because I am going to Monster Man.
Cool.
Yeah, right. You don't have the money.
I didn't nonchalantly watch it. I watched it entirely. I do want to say about 1987.
Don't you ever fucking call me out and fucking narc on me?
I didn't narc you. It was fucking. You admitted it. You don't lie about shit. You admit it.
I just thought it was slow.
Yeah, but if I really thought that was a secret, I would say, come on, you fucking don't lie. It wasn't a secret. But anyway, 1987
it's a glorified Monsters episode.
No, and when you said that, I thought you made a good point. I want to say this about the movie. One,
what's not to love about Monsters, though? What's not to love about Monsters?
No, I love them. I love Monsters. That's what I'm saying. I'm not dissing it completely. I'm just saying, would I watch it again? No, but it was all right.
Let me go. And because I didn't know watch it. I legitimately watched. I turned it on, watched from beginning to end. I soaked in all the date rapiness of it. It was, like I said, the practical effects are cool with the monsters and all that. Although I can't be the only one who thought, well, clearly the guy who made Psycho Gorman had to see this movie, because that's what the brain with the eyes reminded me of. The brain in the eyes from Psycho Gorman.
At the end.
Yeah, that reminded me of that completely.
I think it looked a lot cooler, more vicious.
It did, but in the beginning, when it first started, when you first saw it, before it grew like arms and moving and all that.
At the end are
dude there.
Yeah. Now the effects. Listen, the practical effects were awesome. I will give you that. And I know for you as a practical effects guy, I know why you like it. But the fact
I did like that.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Steven.
Because I gotta say that I did love the ending. I did like the fucking eyes moving around and the arm. I did like the effects at the end.
I don't know. It's just something weird. I find the older I get, I almost kind of like the weird soap opera fucking style of horror movies. There's another one that ties in this one called Epitaph. You should.
I love cutting you off, Craig, because you should do that to all of us all the time. So get used.
Never fucking intentionally. Goddamn it.
Fucking poison.
When I do it in a low end conversation and I talk, and that's when other people start to. Anyway, I agree with a lot of stuff that was said. For what it was, though, you get his mind control power. The fact that he hated his roommate with the vitriol that he had for him. Why? The roommate was nothing but nice to him. The roommate was trying to teach him how to talk to women, and he's like, I hate you so much. Well, you have mind control powers, then fucking kill him. Nobody died. Oh, the only people died in a horror movie were the guys with the brain control powers. You know, like I didn't like that. The biggest thing he did with the brain control power was date rape, put liquid in a glass that spilled, and make a guy take his clothes off. Like those were the big three moves.
Like that part.
Those are the big three moves he did with brain control power.
What else would you do with your brain control powers besides fucking some bitch and getting revenge?
I just said, but revenge. He's getting revenge. His friend was good to him. His friend was nice.
He fucking revenged the guy by getting him to take his clothes off.
Yeah, well, I said date rape. A guy taking his clothes off, and they put liquid in a glass.
That was his shitty boss that was talking shit to his best friend. So he made him take his clothes off and look like a fool.
You mean his best friend? You mean his best friend whose fingers he tried to cut off?
No, Craig looks sexy. Look,
he tried to cut his fingers.
I am a sexy motherfucker, especially with the gray.
He tried to cut his fingers off because he's going fucking crazy.
No, I think a movie like that has a lot of potential. I just like the fact that the character, especially towards
it's 1987, and it fucking rules ass.
Hey, listen, I like bad movies too sometimes. It's okay, buddy. You know, it's okay. Larry, you know what, sorry, dude. Larry's the fucking bad. He's just sitting there like, I don't know if he doesn't want to interrupt because he just doesn't want to talk about the movie. But take it away, Larry.
All right. Well, y'all said damn near everything I wanted to say. But so in my opinion, the fucking best thing about this episode was that Eric put this movie in and then put it in with hidden gems. Not because this is my hidden gem, but everybody has their own hidden fucking gems. And most likely, every hidden gem that you have, other people ain't gonna fucking like it. But we think it's awesome. And I will tell Craig right now, we talked about it before the show came on. When we were on Hot Chills and Blood, he made us watch this fucking movie, Spiderhole. Movie sucks ass. But
you liked it on the show. You gave
God, Craig still loves this movie.
You gave it a good rating on the show. You're lying, you bastard.
He lied to make you feel good, you fucking fuck.
I was new to a fucking goddamn show. I didn't realize that I could like tell people how the movie.
2005 Spiderhole. It's a British. Like you said it over.
That movie was
You never saw it. You never saw it.
British horror.
It sounds stupid.
No, it's not British horror, but it's set over there.
Anyway, can I talk?
No, you can't talk.
You're going back to Hot Chills and Blood days. Can I talk?
Yes.
You, Craig.
Anyway, man, no. So I mean, everybody has their own hidden gems, and I've never heard of this fucking movie. I looked at it, and I'm surprised I was surprised that fucking it was on, Tubi and Pluto and shit to watch. I was like, wow, because I know so many movies, but that's what I'm saying. Hidden gems for me, it mainly is because shit that I watch for free on YouTube. Yeah. So this actually might even be more well known than half the movies I told y'all earlier. And y'all probably gonna hate them, but it was a movie that I watched and I fucking loved. Different movies. So this movie, I agree with Steve. There was a lot of long, drawn out middle parts that shouldn't have been there. It could have been a lot shorter, even though the movie was still only like an hour and 30 fucking minutes. But it could have been, I don't know about taking out all the way to 45 minutes, but it could have been taken out to like an hour. And but if you don't do that, you won't know what's going on. I said, like Craig said, practical effects were amazing. It kind of sucked that besides the very beginning and the very end, before you see all that.
I don't know. It's just for me, I was able to enjoy it and get into it, even the middle end parts, because it's like
you.
I don't know what it is. As I get older, I fucking cry in goddamn movies. I like soap opera-esque fucking horror shit. That's just me, dude. As I get older, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't say the movie sucked balls, but it wasn't great either. I mean, I loved certain parts. It made sense. It made to me the movie made fucking sense. It was just drawn out. The ending actually, y'all say like the ending. I thought the ending was one of the worst parts because then the ending goes so fucking fast. It goes so slow for so long where the ending, which should have maybe been 30 minutes long, they put in 10 minutes and they pushed through it real fast when they could have drawn that out more.
Practical effects are expensive, man.
But you gotta understand the ending for me was badass because I wasn't actually listening to it, so I just saw the visuals. I was like, "This is badass." I'm finally.
Steven, if you were to actually been listening to it, it is enjoyable and it is.
I think so.
The main guy. All right, you get the main guy. What's his name? Eric.
Warren.
Warren, and you got Larry, the fucking guy that works with or his buddy. And even at the end, he kind of takes over and he walks out and like he's got all the shit, the mind control shit. But even Warren's fucking roommate, the little, the actual like badass guy, he actually was also reading that shit, but he never changed really. But I guess it has something to do with you still have to be like smart enough. You're smart
enough to intellectually.
Yeah, to fucking actually take it in. Whereas so the two nerdy guys fucking took it all in, and he was reading it though, but never it really hit him hard.
His fucking roommate. Remember that part where the roommate's sitting there fucking trying to figure out his thing. He's like, "I got a bitch coming over. You need to figure that out." Then he goes, "I got it." I think even the middle parts are very cool. It's I'll stand behind it 100%. Mm-hmm. I personally give it an 8 out of 10. I love the movie. That's why I reviewed it. I consider it a personal hidden gem favorite of mine. I didn't expect you guys to love it, but guess what? That's me. I got good taste.
Well, I love the hidden gem part of this episode. That's my favorite part.
Bullshit. Well, that's what it was. It's like let's watch a movie that I fucking love that not a lot of people know about.
Love it.
Yeah, you totally picked up on that.
Yeah.
What did you think, Ray?
So for me, I mean, to me, it's one which a lot of movies are now. Even that's an old movie. To me, it's a slow burn, is what you call it now, where it takes forever for it to fucking happen. The beginning starts off strong, and you think right away, "Oh, this shit's gonna be like hardcore," and then there's nothing that says anything to do with it. But they do, tell you about it, and you figure it out. I don't know. The fucking practical effects were awesome. I didn't have any. The only problem I had with the movie, besides being slow, was there was a lot of parts in the movie where the sound quality was horrible. So their background music was so like when they be in the club, the background music was so fucking loud you couldn't hear them talk at all.
Like so on that scene where he makes the fucking drink come back in there.
Yes, I didn't know what the hell was going on though. Because I listened to it for real life.
It's 1987 low budget indie.
Yeah.
They didn't have what we have these days.
So, but I still give it, and this is mainly because of all the shit at the end. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
It's fair.
I'm gonna give it a 5. And now this is why. I truly mean this. I know I seem like I shit on it, Eric, but I know I didn't watch it at full volume. But I do what I saw, and this is a compliment. I think if it was just a fucking Monsters or a Tales from the Dark Side episode, it would be like a 10. But I think it's way too long to be. It's just too long and too fucking slow. I think it was shortened down. It'd be because I do love all the practical effects. I love the fucking ending. I like I just think if it was shortened, it would be fucking badass. I think it's way too long.
Hey, Craig, before you talk,
that's understandable from a guy that watches the show in a chat while other people are talking and the movie's going.
No, I don't. I did not need to hear the fucking audio. I knew what was going on.
You do though. It brings you into the characters.
Okay, well, I was lazy, but I do think it's too long either way.
Craig.
Eric, I'll give that to you. And fuck you, fucking Craig, for ratting me out.
Hey, it's a secret. You don't lie. You don't lie about shit, man.
Eric, I love you, man. It's not bad. I do like it.
It's totally fine. I love it. I will definitely stand behind it. This is one of my favorite VHSs I own.
Before Craig does his rating,
this is all about, you know. Hey, but I did love the monster at the end. I love when the fucking.
He's trying to talk. God damn it, let him.
Do what?
Now he's trying to talk.
Lard.
You're telling somebody. Okay.
Lard.
Sorry, I'll say Craig before you do your rating because you're the last one. I just want to say to all y'all that the part that I just remembered it. The part that made me like was when the dude got his fingers chopped off. It literally looked like his fingers were chopped off. And then he's wearing a fucking little bandage. And then literally right after that, there's nothing on. And he's fine in the rest of the movie. There's nothing wrong with his hand.
Oh, when he has paper cutter
blood. They heal fast.
Okay. Fucking Wolverine.
Eric, I'll try to rewatch it with the sound volume on. But you blame.
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe one day, maybe one day, me and you'll be like brothers living together, stoned to the bone or something, stoned to Peter bone, drinking beers, and we'll watch it together.
We'll do it, but you got to blame Craig and fucking Grog. I told him I was watching the movie. I told him I was watching the movie, and they fucking wouldn't leave me alone. They wanted to fucking chat. Pricks.
Yeah, look at
Eric.
Craig's cheeks.
Eric's
He
the one who
looks like
started that chat.
Huh?
What?
Eric was the one who started that chat. That call came from Mancave.
Oh, don't blame Eric.
Say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
Anyway, here's my review, and I feel I feel weird saying this live. I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't know. I figured you were embracing the volume thing. I'm sorry if I outed you. I didn't think.
Shut up, Craig.
I really didn't think you were using it as like a fucking. I thought you were fully embraced on that. You know. As far as the actual movie goes, and I feel bad doing it because how much Eric loves it. I can't give. For me, a 5 means I don't regret watching it. I can't give it a 5. I'll give it a 4 because the practical effects were cool, but I hated the protagonist. The protagonist had no single redeemable quality whatsoever. The fact that he hated his friend who was nice to him. The fact that fucking the nerdy guy, Larry, wound up being the hero. Even though he was a little punk throughout the whole goddamn thing too, yet somehow he figured everything out. And at the end, he's got like 4 or 5 women over him, and it's like you're supposed to look at it and go, "Oh, good for him." Meanwhile, it's like mental okay, down.
He was Larry, so he's by far the badass.
Yeah, well, but why does he have to be like Harry Potter, like shooting fucking electricity from his finger with a device that needed to be plugged in? That's something else you notice. That'd be plugged in. That
woman also died. She dove from the other side of the room to like hit it, to like turn it on or turn it, whatever. And then when it went back, she was back on the other side of the room again.
Yeah, and he's using his like finger and killing the brain.
That's fun 80s shit, though. That happens in every movie.
I don't know. And the fact that the brain wrapped around her and was controlling her. Again, the effects of it was good. I'm sorry, Eric. I will give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.5. I can't give it a 5.
Oh my fuck, dude!
Why does it look like fucking a chick? Greg, did you put some makeup on that? You look hot tonight, son.
My cheeks are a little rosy because I pounded all those beers so quickly to make up for your lack of drinking.
You look like your sister.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. His pounding ain't done yet.
And I did the fucking penalty.
No, I might have to rub one out later. You're like, anyway, I'm sorry about that. I wanted to like it because I know you picked. I feel bad dissing anyone's movie.
No, it's cool. I feel like if you like any kind of movie that I really like, then it's not cool anymore. So,
dude, me and you are lockstep on a lot of films, and you know that shit. I'm allowed to have one outlier.
Yeah, well,
dude, Eric is a bitch.
Hey, can I say something? What's up in this motherfucking chat? Ain't nobody saying shit anymore. Hello?
It's so enthralling, I guess, to watch. They don't want to interrupt.
Where is everybody? Come on, y'all ask us some questions or ask if Craig...
Well, remember, we still got a giveaway up for the final show.
And y'all aren't going to see us for fucking...
And you can ask whatever you want, goddammit. We will answer honestly.
Yeah, this is your last chance ask us anything.
Ask me if you think I'd lick your butthole or not. I might.
Huh? Ask Steve what happened to him at summer camp that year.
I didn't make shit. Ask Larry if he just had a flashback to fucking Hot Cheetos and Blood a few minutes ago. Fuck you, Craig.
Look at Craig. Look at Craig. He's all in the camera, all sexy and like.
I swear to God, he's got eyeliner or rouge or what's it called? Rouge. He's got something on.
I got rosy cheeks, goddammit. I pounded a bunch of
like Megan with a beard.
You got the wosiest tweak.
I got the rosiest cheeks, motherfucker. You're like, you fucking highlighted hair. You're Josh.
I'm gonna clap those cheeks, son.
Ooh.
I'm gonna keep this movie and put it in my vault of my favorite and fuck off.
That's good. Good for you. You know what? Keep it in that vault and don't ever let it get out.
Fucking ass. Don't
let anyone else ever see it.
Metropolis.
Cheers in his eyes. I guess.
Metropolis. We were talking about what, the 1987 movie Mind Killer.
Tears his eyes, I guess, as he lines up his next
and
shot.
it was a mind killer. I mean, my fucking brain hurts from watching that motherfucker.
Keep on. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker.
You know I love you, Eric.
Yeah.
But holy shit.
You're gonna get it, bitch.
I told Craig, I go, dude, I got 50 minutes left on this thing, and that's the longest 50 minutes of my life. My head was hurting, man. I honestly couldn't stand watching it. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you were hungover watching it with friends in the chat. That's not how you watch it.
That was the best way to watch it. I watched it the old-fashioned way, and it was tough.
All right,
the old-fashioned way is fucking drinking a beer and smoking a doobie, and you don't do that because you're gay, Craig.
I
don't smoke fucking doobies because I can't do anything that might give me the munchies. That shit would be dangerous. Come on now, what do you want from me? I'd be fucking.
Eric, I'll give you this. We'll have to 2 in the morning. We'll have to watch it one night when we're fucked up and like I'm not listening to Craig.
It's fine. I'm not backing down or anything. I still love the movie. I think it's awesome. If you never seen Mind Killer, you might be on the same path as these dudes, or you might be on the same path as me. Different strokes for different folks.
That's true.
You know.
Which I love what Larry said.
Let's talk to the chat.
Everyone
Jordan,
has their own
Jordan says Craig deep throats his tinglers. I agree with that.
Craig,
I agree with that. I said Craig bought two.
I'm still that black and white one.
I said Craig. I said that earlier, Jordan. I said he bought two. He displays one and uses the other one.
God damn it, fucking Jordan horror, man. And the fucking
Craig lays there with that black and white when he goes, "Oh, please, I hope this thing comes to life and crawls up my asshole." That's what
hey, Larry.
Yeah.
You want to come up with the question off the fly for that minted shit, or what's up?
I think we should just hold it for next season.
No, I got one. I got a quick question.
There you go, Gregory.
I got a question if it's okay.
There you go.
It's about the monsters. Since it's about the monsters, it's an easy one.
Well, they don't know if it's about the monsters. You didn't tell them what it was.
Okay, it is a signed monster.
Deep throats.
F. Daniel Phillips. Jeff Day, the signed Jeff.
Yeah, Tapkin, fuck off. You can't win this shit.
Yeah, go shit on the floor.
It is a signed Jeff Daniel Phillips Herman Munster from the new movie, The Monsters by Rob Zombie.
That movie, it's gonna suck dick.
The question is an easy one. What is the name of the monster's pet that lives under the stairs?
The fucking big old dragon or snake or what?
I just figured you were going to say the name. That's what you do.
I wasn't going to say it. Larry, when have I ever done that?
Every fucking episode you've ever been on.
Larry. Hear my voice go up. Larry, when have I ever done that?
Hey, we always thought it was Jerry. It's Gary.
It's
the monster.
No way.
It is a dragon. It lives under the stairs. What's the pet?
Eric, are you serious? Eric.
It's Gary.
It's Jerry. Jerry. You're saying
he says Gary.
I thought he was saying Jerry.
I thought he was saying Jerry too, but it's Gary.
Did you hear me when I asked you? Gary. It's like Gary. Oh, I never put that together. He does my voice.
Oh man.
Yep. Whoever they
what's the name?
I don't know who this is.
What's
Check
the
out
name
the
of
chat.
the
They
pet
got
dragon
the
under the
got
stairs? If you want a Jeff Daniel Phillips goddamn autograph.
Oh, there we go. We got a
Monsters movie.
Yeah, that's
We got a
Emily.
winner. We got a winner.
Emily. Okay.
That's Emily, I think. Or
That's Emily.
yeah.
Good job, Emily.
Good job, Emily. Hey, thanks for watching, Emily. About time.
Yeah.
You forgot
Hey, we're gonna
about us
see you.
past
Yeah,
year.
she was in here the whole episode with us. So I'm
Yeah.
glad-
We'll see
Oh,
you
at least
here.
Tapkin didn't win.
Emily, we'll see you here in a few weeks at
We'll see
TFW,
you at
right,
TFW.
buddy?
Yeah, TFW.
Hey, this year Darren's not going to be there, so
You ain't gonna work. Darren won't be rubbing his butt across y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can get it. Emily, send me your address.
Yeah, this year Darren's not going to do that. I'm going to do it this year.
I think you already have it, but just in case, send it to me.
Gary,
I had fun with you guys. Thank you for coming on my episode. I know y'all weren't super into my movie. It's fine. I threw it out there. I love that movie personally. I've got a weird soft spot for it. But thanks for fucking raging it with me, you guys. Let's just talk. Let's talk with the chat. Like,
hold on. Can I tell you something, Eric? Can I tell you something, Eric?
What's up?
I don't give a fuck what the movie is ever. I come on here because I love hanging out with you because y'all are my brothers and I love you and we get drunk and have fucking talk shit and have fun. I could give a fuck what the movie. We could be reviewing the fucking Overboard remake, which is retarded.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Have a good time because I'm here for y'all. I don't give a fuck what the movie is. I don't even want to get to that part. I like doing everything before it. The movie review sucks.
I'm done. I'm done with you guys. I'm going to podcast.
I'm gonna say something. Awesome, awesome closing to the second season. Cheers, everyone. Skål.
Sravi. Cheers.
See y'all next time.
You have a cool to fight, man. I was just trying to say.
I say we give a good 5 minutes out. Grog, if you want to set it, just talking with chat, and then we are done for the night. I love all you guys. If you have anything fucked up to say to us or fun, interactive, say it now, and we will fucking interact with
you. So Caroline said Emily and her are bringing Jello shots again to TFW.
Nice.
I'll partake in a couple.
If I put one of the Jello shots in between my butt cheeks, will one of you guys fucking suck it out?
Well, damn,
too. Oh, you got it a little bit up. Thanks.
And just so you viewers know, we're gonna be working with trying to get releases of these both seasons on Blu-ray. It's gonna be some time, but it's hopefully going to become a reality. So
nice.
just for fun, for fun.
I'm throwing down on this. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna have some fun little Blu-rays and some.
It's gonna have some
cool
extras
on
stuff.
there that are very uncensored, and you're gonna see some wieners, and you're probably gonna see some. you're gonna So if you want to see our wieners, this is like our OnlyFans, our Blu-ray.
Oh man, y'all look at this wings.
Hey, y'all, look at this dick.
Y'all look at this wig.
Other than that, it's gonna have some fun outtakes and us talking shit and things we never said on the show that you can hear and laugh about. We're also gonna have straight up fucking interviews and slight documentaries of each one of our lives and into horror. So check that out and look forward to that. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, and Eric, you know what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I know we like to watch each other movie, but I don't give a fuck about. I never care about the movie. Even though I love horror movies, I just love hanging out with you guys and fucking getting drunk and fucking raging. I could give a shit about the movie, because in real life, we are the movie.
Yeah, I mean, We are the cream of the crop. I feel like we are, anyways.
Cream always rises to the top here.
Oh, there's Craig's cat. There's Craig's kitty cat.
Yeah, there's
but Steve, can you imagine the impact if I had on you while we were watching that together?
Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch it together. Look, I was busy. I was distracted by Craig. Craig wouldn't shut the fuck up the whole time trying to watch the movie.
Did I tell you? We got 2 fucking weeks to watch the goddamn movie.
Larry, can you imagine the impact I'd have on you, Larry?
Craig, I'm fucking around.
We were watching it together, fucking sitting there drinking beers.
I watched it twice. I watched it yesterday during my lunch break because I was not during my lunch break, but it was during lunch. I was eating. I was building displays in my office, and I watched it again this morning.
So you
watched it twice.
Yeah.
You're a
man. You are a man.
You're a sadist.
You're a sadist. You're a sadist.
I didn't think it was that bad. You have to watch it again to make sure it's how I see it.
Yes, I need to watch it with sound.
You guys
are like, I had to miss something. Let me go back and see.
You guys gave this awesome hidden gem a lower rating than TCM. You guys are fucking fags.
I need to watch it with the sound on and without Craig telling me he wants to suck my dick the whole movie,
This movie is badass.
Hold on. Just because I held up a straw did not mean I wanted to suck your dick. I know that's what you think of.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was very clever, Craig.
I thought it was.
I'll see you one day.
And I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, and if Joe's watching, I'm going to Frightmare. I mean, yeah, Frightmare.
You're going to Frightmare. Yes, I'm staying in my room. Me, Steve, and Jordy will be at Frightmare.
Are you going to fuck Joe's butt at Frightmare?
No, I'm not going to, but
the alpha there.
But but I'll say this. If Down Syndrome 86 is going to come into Frightmare, I will see you, son. Watch that tongue.
Oh.
Hey.
You want to lick you?
Smash on sight.
Smash on sight.
Hey.
This is one of the most retarded but fun shows we've ever done. I love it.
It's good, and we're all
we got the 18. Come on.
I love all you guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is the end of the show. Fucking love you, Grog, Steve, Craig, Larry. You guys are all my boys. And thank you, everybody, for fucking watching us. Thank you, Mintage. Thank you, myself, for the giveaway. Fucking peace out, dudes. Love y'all.
Later. Peace. Fucking. I hope y'all die of AIDS.